And we're back now with fancy fucking transitions. How you doing,
Hell
man?
the fuck yes.
Oh
I've
yes,
got a new cat. I'm feeling good.
new cat. We getting a new cat every fucking week, man.
Hells yeah.
You'll be the crazy cat man.
Hells yeah.
Oh, and what's that I hear? Did I hear that you got positive vibes on my stream?
Yeah, it's just some dumb thing. I just clicked it and then I got points and
You
I
got
can redeem those
you
points
got the
if you're ever
monies.
streaming.
Yeah, which I'm not these days because I'm busy with uni.
Yeah, aren't we all?
I might be streaming tomorrow actually, but enough plugging my stream that you're on.
Oh, no. We should talk about cool stuff.
Ooh, stuff.
Cool stuff.
You know what
Reflective stuff,
you know what I reckon we should talk about?
What?
I reckon we should talk about our gaming week.
Smooth.
Yep, I paused for that fucking transition.
All right.
I'm fucking done with life. I'm done. End it all.
My dude, Mr. Demon Lead, tell me, what's been going on in your gaming week?
What? Uni's been going on. I haven't really had a chance to game. I know.
For shame. Cry. Cry.
Oh no, I peaked my headphone. I've peaked the thing. That's probably hurt some people's ears.
Yeah, probably. So you don't play games and you destroy our lovely viewers' ears.
Shut up, man.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Fuck up, man. Shut fuck up, man.
I've played games.
Oh, you play games.
I play games.
You play games.
I played hella games.
Oh hell yeah. That's
Now,
that's real good, man. That's
I-
real
I've
good.
got a confession to make. Yeah.
Okay.
I kinda didn't play many games either, but I did play some games and I'm willing to talk about that.
For shame, Mr. Iniosi.
No. I actually played something and I could talk about some shit. Okay?
Ooh.
You want to talk about some
What,
shit?
what we got to talk about?
Okie dokies. I've been playing some Witcher, some Hitman, and actually, let's think. What else have I been playing? Doom. I've been playing some Doom. I finished Doom. You want to talk about Doom?
I do want to talk about Doom actually.
Okay, Doom's fucking awesome.
Doom is fucking awesome.
Everyone should be hyped for Doom 2. I think we said that in the previous podcast, right?
We are riding that hype train for Doom 2.
Doom 2 is going to be fucking great. Comprehensive, but also very short review of Doom. Fucking awesome game mechanics.
Oh
Fucking
my god.
awesome difficulty progression. Shitty bosses. I'm going to have to say that. Yeah, especially the first boss is pretty bad.
Yeah, they were trying to go with that an arcadey vibe, but you know what? I prefer having bosses than no bosses. Phantom Pain.
Hmm.
Phantom
I
Pain
think
had
Doom
like
might have been better without bosses.
I like the bosses.
Well, I hope they do better next time.
Yeah,
That's all I'm
definitely.
saying.
No, I can harken that. Also, I'm looking down because I'm plugging my stream to random people. Don't worry about me. You keep talking, man.
The other thing I played was Witcher. I only dabbled just a little bit.
Oh, a little dibble dabble.
Boy, is that game good, and boy, does that game have good writing. Really
Yeah.
good writing.
Oh man, that's
I feel for some of these characters, and also it's hilarious. The quest board is in like every town because the quest board is actually just people posting all sorts of different notices, and if it leads to a quest, it leads to a quest. If it doesn't, it's a nice read, you know. And some
yeah.
of the shit is fucking inane. It's like, so like, can someone get me a new wagon? Because I was plowing my fields and my plow got all wonky on the wagon. So like
Like a wonky
I don't know.
donkey.
Yeah. But then there's also equally inane shit that lead to quest, like, looking for someone to help me find my pan. And you go, oh, okay, yeah, sure. That's
My
just some
pan.
dumb shit. And there's like track this quest comes up. It's like, what? It's just a pan. I'm a witcher. But no, writing's real good,
It's like
especially the pan quest.
is it like Fable where like sorry, there was something on my desk I was trying to blow it off, and so probably people heard me blowing some. Anyway, yeah, is it like Fable where you just get stupid quests but they're actually good?
No, Most of the quests are related to your job. You're a witcher. If you see a notice on the board that's like, there's a ghost nearby, there's a werewolf nearby, please come help me.
Well,
Yeah, you go do that.
if there's a ghost nearby, you
But
wouldn't call
every
Witcher, would you?
single huh?
If there's a ghost nearby, you wouldn't call Witcher. Who
Yeah,
would
you
you
would.
call?
Ghostbusters.
Damn
I
straight.
know. I
Fucking
know.
damn straight. Damn fucking straight.
But short of magical Twinkies in the Witcher universe, um, Geralt is up to the job. He's a fucking great guy. I love him. Witcher will continue with me. I fucking love that game so far.
Which one was you playing? Was it just Witcher 1 or?
It was Witcher 3, The Wild Hunt.
Ah, yeah. I've heard good things about that one. So
Yee.
I
Yee.
play. I
It's
played.
got fucking. I'll send you a picture. The Wild Hunt look like they're from a heavy metal cover if they're not in the previous games.
Yeah. See, I only played Witcher 1 on PC and it ran like a pile of shit. Like a
Ah,
pile of shit.
yeah, it does.
Um,
Yeah.
the game mechanics was shit, but I was also running on a laptop, so I should probably pick it back up again and see how I feel now. But
There you go. Here's a picture of the Wild Hunt. They
oh,
look. Put it on the stream if you like.
I will put it
They
on the
look
stream.
fucking awesome.
You,
So another game I've been playing has been Hitman.
oh, wait, wait,
And
wait, hold your horses, my
oh,
boy. Hold your horses. Let's
oh, oh,
transition
oh.
over. Ooh, there we go.
There you go. That looks real nice on there.
Thank you.
Yee, heavy
Oh,
metal album cover. They're the
oh,
main villain of the game.
they look
So
fucking pretty mad. To be fair, I would. They look pretty
you'd run
fucking.
away? Would you run away? I'd
Run
run away.
away, mate.
And I'd enjoy running away. I'd be like, that's a worthy thing to run away from.
I mean, this is the coward's way out, but people will know that I'm running away from these fuckers, and it'll be like, yeah, man, I don't blame you. You
I
get
get
brownie
you.
points.
Yee.
Yeah. Anyway, let's go
If
back.
anyone else would shit their pants, you're a cut above. You ran away.
Anyone else would shit their pants and die. You survived.
Talking about shit in their pants. Nope, I haven't got any transition there. I was playing Hitman. Yeah.
Yep, yep.
Blood Money. It's my favorite Hitman.
Oh yeah,
And
it is a
I
good
say
Hitman.
playing, I didn't really play it. The reason I bring it up is I tried to play it. The game's so fucking fucky that I couldn't get it working
Ah, is it
nicely.
PC port?
It's a PC port, yeah.
I've heard bad things.
It actually has positive reviews and supposedly runs really well, but if you try and run it in full screen, textures flicker for no reason, and for only certain graphics cards I can, or at least that's what I can find out. Like fucking why?
I am correct in
Uh,
thinking you run an AMD, don't you?
I do run an AMD.
Yeah,
Why do
no,
you run Nvidia?
I run Nvidia, and well, on my laptop when
Do
I
you own
last
the
played it,
game? Because if you could give it a check for me.
I can do actually. Let me see if I can download it. I'll download it for you right now. But
Oh,
no, I have
not while we're streaming, but
I had problems before when I played it,
all right.
but it was on my
Was it the
laptop.
massive frame rate drops that come from the split screen that happens every so often?
Well, you say that, but I was on my laptop, so this is like I haven't touched that game since like I started my PC Go, like since I was, just got into PC gaming.
Mm.
So yeah, but no, the closest I got to Hitman, as you know, it was the Aussie gamer, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, we used to watch him all the time. How's he been? What was he up to?
He might be dead again.
Oh,
Yeah,
shame.
he uploads one every now and then, like miscellaneously, but other than that, like he don't do much.
I used to love watching Aussie Gamer. He's so good.
Hey,
Bang!
dang. Fucking love Aussie game. Oh my god. Right, let's see if I've got Hitman Blood Money. I'm sure I do. I'm pretty sure I bought it. Is there anything else you want to talk about whilst I'm getting heavily distracted?
Well, I could talk about Blood Money in and of itself because I remember a few things that I love about that game
Oh
if
yeah,
I
yeah,
was
yeah.
able to play it. Uh, Hitman Blood Money is one of the few games I've actually finished. It's fucking awesome. It's okay. For starters, narratively, it's beautiful because you're just a hitman. You don't give a fuck about the story. No one tells you the story. If you want to find out the story, listen in the background. They'll be on radios, they'll be on TVs in the background, it'll be from innocuous things people say. Otherwise, just go kill people. Go kill who you designated to kill, you know?
What was the story? Because I want to say it was there was an election going on, but that's payday, isn't it?
Um, I, I can't remember because it has been ages. If I could get it to work, I'll tell you all about the story next week.
Oh, fucking! Do you remember when he what was it? Secret agent? Was it no stealthy assassin? Is that the highest rank?
Um, I can't remember.
Yeah, Aussie gamer. Like, he fucking did that on the tutorial level. It's like the level where you're not meant to get that fucking rank, but he does it anyway.
You're not meant to get that rank on the tutorial? Because that actually puts a lot of fears to rest.
No, no, you're not
I
meant to,
used
because
to
like
think I was shit because I couldn't get high rank in that
no, well,
tutorial.
obviously like you're meant to you're meant to like go out with your not wear your suit when you go out, and you're not meant to because it's just teaching you the basics, isn't it?
Mm,
So it doesn't expect you to get an amazing score. It expects you to get a basic score.
mm,
But no, he fucking did it. Like he did it because like you look at how he did, and you realize you have to go well out your way to get that fucking rank.
yeah,
It's like it's not impossible. It's like you need to go out of your fucking way.
but if you can do it, you get a lot of shit for the new mission for the next mission. That is, you know,
Yeah, I say I don't know
you
because I didn't
you
play it.
gotta. Oh right. Well, the higher your rank at the end of a mission, the more money you get
Ah,
because
yeah,
obviously,
because you
um,
Hitman.
yeah, and you don't ever get weapons through story or upgrades through story. It's all through buying shit with your money that you get from the mission.
Dude, don't try and fucking advertise this game to me. I don't have the time to play it.
So yeah, you could just, you know, save up for a sniper rifle and then run missions like that, you know? Or
Yeah,
you could go through the story specific ways of there's some fucky ways of killing your targets in this game that won't give you a high rank, but are still fun. Like there's this swimming pool that's got a glass bottom and you could go all the way underneath the hotel because the hotel's on a cliff face
yeah, it's
and shoot the
the
swimming pool from yeah.
Alaskan one. That one's funny, isn't it?
Yeah,
They just
yeah.
just fucking you shoot the bottom and the glass just goes done. It's like, yeah, no one saw that. Just ignore that this like perfectly sound and secure glass just shattered randomly whilst this bald guy with a pistol just stood there.
Well,
Stealthy
no,
assassin.
you're out of view. You're way out of view, so it's all good.
Ignore the fact that silencers are not silent.
No.
In fact, there's no such thing as a silencer, it's a suppressor.
Uh actually, there is a movie grade silencer. I'm a little bit into guns. It's only for 2 long rifle, but there is actually a movie style silencer that has been developed
What,
for a
like,
specific
it just
rifle.
goes, it makes the James Bond.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
You don't even need ear protection or nothing.
that's something, yeah.
It's pretty fucking cool. But
That, if,
yeah, no, generally silencers don't silence.
that's something I want to know about guns. Ear protection. You always wear them in the shooting range. Why is it when you're on the field? You don't just sit there and go, just a second, Franklin, just put my ear pods in. Here we go. And because
I don't know,
I
because you
imagine
need to hear your orders in combat or something.
you would imagine like that would be because they're very fucking loud, aren't they? And then like obviously you got I don't know. That's something that's always bugged me. Like, why are you wearing them in the shooting range but like not anywhere else?
Well, I don't. This is me guessing. I'd
That's all right.
imagine it's because if you're doing it in a shooting range, you're doing it often because it's your hobby,
Yeah,
but you don't go to combat as often as you would just practice, you know?
nah, that's true. That's true.
So, and you need to hear like other people or footsteps or so damaging your ears a little bit would be way worth it in that kind of a situation.
I mean, fuck, I've already got like mad tinnitus anyway, so like,
You'd be right at home, yeah?
yeah. Oh boy, that ringing. Mm-mm-mm.
Mm.
The only difference is now I can hear it when I can hear the ringing when I'm not in bed sleeping.
You need to get yourself one of those like ocean breeze kind of sound loops to listen to while you sleep.
Mate, I do. It's called vaporwave.
Oh, nice. Should we move on?
I don't know if you got that joke, but yeah, vaporwave is pretty much that.
Oh, I thought you were just saying you listened to vaporwave
I
in
do,
lieu of that.
I do, but that was a parody of it. Like it's like my missus's sister said, "Oh, it just sounds like elevator music," and Amy was like trying to defend it as like a proper thing. I'm like, no, it's elevator music. I'm a big fan of this genre. It's elevator music.
It kind of is.
Well,
It kind of
one
is.
subgenre it is like you can get, yeah.
I've only listened to the one that got really popular.
Oh,
The
Macintosh.
do. I like that song.
Into the flames, into the fire. I like the Death
Death
Grips
Grips
re
remix. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Anyway, let's move on to
Our first
topics with
topic.
Andy.
Our first topic is photo mode in video games. I've been noticing this trend ever since the new God of War. I clocked it, video game developers. I clocked it. You thought I didn't see it? I saw it.
Wait, God of
Uh,
War has it.
Yeah, God of War has it. God of War 4 or new God of War or whatever you want to call it. It has it. So I've been noticing it in every single every hot new single player game that's come out has got a photo mode in it now. So for those who don't know what photo mode is, which is kind of weird, is the ability to pause the game and change the camera position so that you could save a photo, and to greater and lesser degrees you can move the camera. um, a notable exceptional photo mode will include the game Hellblade, if you've ever heard of it. Have you?
Not no, not heard of it. Um,
uh it's pretty interesting. It's to do with like the you play as a girl who has like schizophrenia,
oh
and the
yeah,
voices in her head guide her along the way through the journey and shit.
was it that indie one?
Yes, the one with the amazing graphics.
There's an article that literally reads. I'm gonna bring it up now for you. Um, literally reads. I think that one. There we go.
Oh, there we go. 16 best photo modes in video games.
I will transition it. I've not set a keybind to transition, so that's very annoying.
Oh, oops.
There we go.
There you go.
Yes, 16 best photo modes in games. We've got Spider-Man. We've
Ye.
got yeah, there it is. God of War. I was like skeptical, but there it is. That makes sense. Mario fucking Odyssey. Fuck me
Mhm.
sideways and call me Frank Sinatra. I don't know. Let's go with Frank Sinatra. Horizon Zero Dawn. Oh my fucking god. Yep, there's Hellblade. That's a game I need to play. And what? Okay, that's not 16. Okay. Spider-Man's in there twice. Okay, don't matter.
So yeah, selfie modes and photo modes are great because first
Fucking
of all
No
you can
Man's
make
Sky has it. Oh my god, that's not a feature. That's just trying
Doom
to
has it.
Doom.
Yes.
Fuck
But Doom guy turns invisible when you use it.
fuck off. Dead
Yeah.
Rising makes sense. Oh yeah, Final.
So
I like Final Fantasy's one.
why has this trend started to exist? Probably, it's my guess that um if you have a good photo mode in the game, you could take beautiful or funny pictures. For example, um for example, in God of War, you know how you could take pictures of Kratos? Well, you could change his face. You can make him pull silly faces or angry faces and stuff. And
Yeah.
it's just a good way of getting free marketing of your game. And so, because of photo mode, I think we're going to see a lot more single player games in the future. Even Cyberpunk 2077 has been confirmed to have a photo mode. Um, Also, it's not hard to develop. I reckon that most games have had a photo mode in it that's just not accessible to the player. Because how do you get all those pictures on the back of the box that are just, you know, not any camera angle you could ever do in a game,
Yeah,
you know?
imagine that would be like what was it? Console dev mode screen cap thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could do it in Skyrim with some console commands.
Oh yeah, yeah, Sky. It's not really a photo mode, but yeah, you could effectively do that in Skyrim.
Yeah. So it's not hard to put in your game.
Hey, there's one in Euro
Usually the
Truck as well.
framework is there.
So
So there you go. That's photo mode. I
what's
think
your
it's become. Hmm?
what's your verdict on it? Do you like it? Do you not like it as a
Of
thing?
course
Would
I
it?
like it.
Yeah.
As I just said, it's fucking free marketing, therefore more likely to get single player games. You can't have a photo mode in a multiplayer game because well, obviously you'll just get shot or something if it was like Call of Duty. Like,
Yeah.
let me take this picture.
Let me take a picture of this guy. He's just opened a loot box. He's got like the new platinum skin.
Maybe slower multiplayer games like Fortnite or something could have a photo mode.
Fuck off, Fortnite is slow.
Yeah, I don't
Fortnite's
mean slow as in combat. I mean, there's a lot of down periods in Fortnite. A lot of
true.
times I played Fortnite, fucking, we just dick around in a fucking buggy,
That is
you know?
true, yeah. But
So
compared to fucking PUBG, that is like it's light years faster.
mm.
It's like playing Doom and then playing Brutal Doom.
So there you go.
Um,
Photo mode.
I will say I just want to make a point on this before we switch over. I
Hmm.
like it. I like realistic photo mode. So like GTA where you pull out a camera and you actually have a selfie cam in your face.
Yeah, like selfie mode kind of thing. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
although Spider-Man isn't realistic because you physically fucking stop time in the middle of fucking combat. Um, it makes sense. So I'm not overly fussed.
Yeah, he's Spider-Man.
And other games, like I don't see how it would work in God of War because he's not a guy who runs around with a fucking Polaroid. Unless there's something really significant you want to take a photo of, I don't think there's any point to it. Like,
Well, it's not like Kratos is taking a selfie or it's abstract. It's just the camera just dislodges and you can just look around wherever you like and
yeah, I just don't think it should be in sort of games like God of War because of type of game. It's like there's no need for it. Like, I feel personally anyway. Like even in
mm,
Metal Gear Solid, one of my favorite game franchises of all time, it seemed a bit weird that Snake just had a fucking camera. Like, unless you count Metal Gear Solid 2 when it actually had a reason to exist.
5 he has a reason to have a camera.
5,
Yeah.
I can't remember the reason. I haven't played.
Just
Because,
imagine him sending sexy pictures to Kaz.
hey, cars, this will give
Take a
you,
look at this soldier's ass.
this will pitch your sense. Metal Gear. Snake, what are you doing?
Snake.
Just
I hate
close.
black people, Snake.
Just Snake, like Kaz walks in. Snake closes the scrapbook of like Metal Gears, like nothing, Kaz.
Kazuhira, full ton of black, I'll send him back. Miller.
We should disclose that you're black, half black.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah.
He could say he's got like an official black card.
I'll bring them up. I'll
Okay.
just occasionally say it throughout the podcast now.
You know what? We should bring back black cards. That was funny. Like,
Black cards.
yeah. Like if you know a black guy and you're good friends with him, they'll give you a black card for a one-time use of the N-word.
Yeah. I got a
Uh,
black friend.
for anyone who doesn't know, it's a parody of the fact that of people who go, "Oh no, I've got a black friend, so it's fine."
KK Kazuhira Miller. Kazuhira Hopping Holocaust Miller. Kazuhira the Armless Apartheid Miller.
Where are you finding this?
Saved from 4chan thread.
Fucking send me them on Discord.
It's fucking great.
Oh, anyway, next. Fuck's sake. Right, moving swiftly on before we get demonetized.
Yeah.
Selling bad games. It's your turn this
I'm the
week,
one
isn't
doing
it?
it this time. Yep. Are you a badass? Do you like to shoot people?
I mean, I do like to shoot people. Yeah.
Do you hate Italians?
Fuck yeah, I'm racist.
Come on down to Alpha Prime. We got the best rated 18 video game that you ever lay your greasy little hands on, okay? Featuring guns and low gravity. You play as Arnold Weiss. He's a grizzled old soldier who's recruited by the smoking hot Livia to save his, their mutual friend.
Oh yeah.
But watch out. On the base, there's been a Habarium leak. What's Habarium? No one fucking cares.
No
And
one
now
knows, no
you're
one
gonna
cares.
kill all the miners and the crazy robots so that you could get your friend back somehow. Along the way, you'll meet an Italian fuck who doesn't know any English except for the "Shut Up in Your Face" song,
Oh my
and he'll
fucking
help you
god.
open doors. So come down to Alpha Prime, huff some Habarium for some time slowing powers because that's the mechanic in the game, and
As you do.
don't go crazy. It's a horror game. Would you buy this game?
that? You made it sound like the most metal badass action game ever. It's like, oh yeah, it's a horror game.
It's half a horror game, half an action game. In
Uh,
truth, yeah.
I'm just fucking sat there going, the fuck, the fuck. Oh my fuck! Right, where do I start? Where do I go? Oh my god. Um, do I want to? Nah, fuck it. Just give me this game. Just
Yee.
I'm confused enough for me to want to play it. Um,
It's got a fucking racist depiction of an Italian man, and I thought he was Mexican. I only knew that he was Italian from the Wikipedia.
it's fucking Mexican, and he's oh my god. Oh,
Also, they never call him Arnold Weiss. He's Arnie throughout the game. He's
oh my
Arnie.
god, they were cashing in on something there. Give me a minute.
Uh-huh.
It'll come to me. It'll come to
he's,
me.
he's butt fucking ugly as well. Hold on.
Oh my god, right. Are we doing this? Are we just cutting over to his face?
Yes.
Oh my god, okay.
Oh, hold on. This game's pretty fucking obscure. I can't find a picture of his face that's not far away. I can find a picture of the Italian guy.
His face that isn't far away. That is brilliant.
Well, yeah, no, there's only like tiny or FMV, which he looks like cleaner. His beard goes up to like his eyeballs. He's just got a dirty face, you know.
A dirty face. You want dirty boy.
He's a doity man.
Doidy. Doidy.
He doity. Kazuhira pull a 9 on the welfare line, Miller.
I thought you were sending me the Alpha Prime thing.
Oh, no, I can't find a picture of his
Ah,
face.
okay, okay. Alright, so that's it. That fucking right. Okay, shall we just move swiftly on?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that'll do, mate. Right, okay. Time for our top picks. I can't fucking remember, so I've got to pull up the document. Uh, right. Oh, yes. Right. I'll start this one off because you've done a lot of talking so far.
True.
We mentioned it last week, but fuck you, it's our podcast. Smash Bros. Smash Bros. Smash Bros. I'm actually
What
gonna
have you got to tell me about Smash Bros?
nothing. I just want to talk about it.
What? Go on then. Tell me about what you're not going to tell me about.
Right. I just have Smash Bros. Dude, what else do I need to say? Do I need to say anything else? Like,
Yeah, information.
I don't know. There's no new information. So you're missing this. I just want to fucking talk about it.
Okay, let's talk about Smash Bros.
Yeah, like I'm just getting a picture of the current roster. Like, oh my god.
Okay, who's
Oh,
new? Like who are you most excited for?
right. Okay. There we go. There we go, and boosh. Right. Okay. So
Badaboosh.
here's the current roster so far. So as you can
That's a
see,
lot of people.
we got fucking Goofy. We have Jimmy fucking Neutron.
Hold up.
We got fucking Spock.
That's One Piece in the corner there.
Here's Megatron down. We got Morty from fucking Rick and Morty. Oh,
Oh, I
who could
still
forget?
don't see Waluigi.
Fucking love that. I love how like
Shrek. Yeah, no, yeah.
yep, Shrek. I love how like
Shrek.
we got all these people, and then you're like, but there's no fucking Waluigi. We got the Doom guy from Quake 3. We got iDubbbz. We got Arnold Schwarzenegger from Terminator 2. We got a palette swapped Mario. Mr. fucking Krabs. This is derailed real quick, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has. No, that's an awesome picture.
It is actually the best thing ever. I'm actually gonna find a better picture.
Day 600, still no Waluigi. There we go. Is that the actual roster? No, it's got Shadow in it.
Wait, Shadow. Shadow and
Yeah,
Carrots.
Shadow. I know Shadow's not on the roster because I was on V and they were complaining about it.
Oh shit. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, ignoring Shadow would do. Oh wait, no, the chorus kids out on there. Fuck me. Give me the proper roster, you knob ends. There we go. That looks it. Douche. Deviant art. Fuck deviant art. Right, zooming in. Here we go. So,
Yeah, that looks a lot more accurate, doesn't it? Yeah.
actually, I'm gonna zoom out because then you can see Mario.
Actually, is that Crash Bandicoot
Where?
in the bottom right? I don't. Is
Oh.
Crash Bandicoot in Smash?
Oh, and fucking. Oh no, is Minecraft Steve in it?
I don't think so, man. I really because V was complaining about that as well, but as like a meme.
I haven't been on V in fucking ages. Oh, for fuck's sake, then. This is another fucking. Right, you know
It's
what?
a fake,
You know what?
man.
Fuck this, man. Fuck this. Right.
Hold on. Should I find? Okay,
Smash.
new Smash
Smash is coming out at some
characters.
point. Deal with it.
It's coming out. It's fucking fighting game community's hype.
Is Rayman
Everyone's
actually? Is
hype.
Rayman in it? I think I heard Rayman's in it.
Don't I don't know. It doesn't sound like he'd fit, but I wouldn't put it past Nintendo
Dude,
at this point.
you wouldn't think Mr. Game and fucking Watch would join and be in the same game as Snake
Mm.
and Mega Man. Like, oh, actually, that's something I want
They've
to.
all been on a Nintendo thing in the past, though. So
You know what? Here's an idea. Right, I'm going to switch back to our top picks, and here's a question I want to pose.
Okay.
Right, who, who would you want to see? Who's your perfect? If you could make a 2-person or 3-person team using the characters who've been confirmed in Smash,
I
whoever
got
the
a list of them here. If
oh,
you like me to point out the newest ones.
send me the list. Oh,
It's an article, but sure, I'll send it to you.
yeah, man.
The newest I can find is Inkling, which everybody knew. Ridley, Simon, Richter, King K. Rool, and Isabel are the
Oh
are
my
the
god.
newest ones I could see.
I clicked on something, but it wasn't fucking Smash. That was racist
You can
cast
find
names.
porn. Oh right, yeah, that. They're great, aren't they?
It's
Kazuhira, no Darky Malaki Miller.
right. So yeah, looking at, I'm just gonna scroll down. There we go.
Racial Pain Hurricane.
So yeah,
By the way, these are the tame ones. Yeah, I'm trying not to say anything that would get us kicked off.
right. Okay. So
Yeah.
who would you have is the ultimate team?
Uh I'm not super into Nintendo, so I'm just gonna pick the buffest guys and King K. Rool. Simon Richter and King K. Rool.
See, back in
And Ganondorf. Yep.
Ganondorf, of course. Um, see, back when Brawl was out, I knew that in the campaign you could have 2 characters. Now, I thought originally before I played it that you could choose those characters and make your ideal tag team.
Hmm.
So I went with like Snake and of course and Fox
Right.
because that just seems like the coolest fucking combination ever.
Hmm.
I don't know. I just made stories in my head like these two would be like do tag team.
Does Fox sneak?
No.
But then the link between Fox and Foxhound.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like actually no. Fox has metal feet.
Ah, that's not very sneaky.
Ding ding ding. Fuck! Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up, Colonel. Do I have to work with this fucking furry?
Yes, Snake, it's tactically important that you work with this fucking furry.
And I quote, "Fucking furry."
It is imperative that it's fucking furry, says Kojima.
Oh, I found an accurate photo of Smash Bros. You will switch over and then we'll move on from our top pick. Oh no, our next bit from top picks because
Yeah.
there's not really much else left to talk about. That. Ready? Do you like the roster?
Hmm. It
I,
is missing Waluigi. I can only see purple Luigi there.
Purple Luigi. Uh,
The rest, I don't know who they are, but yeah.
I love the T pose in one here. Just they don't even give a shit.
Asserting dominance.
They just, they just don't even give a shit anymore. Just T posing. Look at him. He's just fucking like flexing. It's just like wow, flex it. But
Busting on you.
we are getting so fucking distracted. I'm just gonna switch back. Right, next one.
Yeah.
Right. So, oh come on. Should we just end the podcast here? Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching, guys.
Thanks for listening. Bye. No.
Thank you to the Waluigi cast. No more. I think we said all we need to say. Add Waluigi. And goodbye.
Did you manage to look at Cyberpunk 2077?
No.
Let's talk about Cyberpunk
Let's
2077.
talk about. I'm gonna get that trailer up right now.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So, obviously, Cyberpunk 2077 is based on the board game.
Is it?
Yep,
I did not know that.
yep. It's called Cyberpunk 2027, I think. Yeah, 2027.
Huh.
It's set in the fictional city of Night City in the Californian
Is it dark there?
state. Huh?
Dark there.
It does have a day-night cycle.
Excellent.
Yep,
Fuck's sake. Fuck's sake. There we go. Right,
one drum.
got the trailer up. Good thing I've muted Chrome.
Yeah. Do you want to just talk about it while we go through
Yeah,
it?
yeah. Talk about it, man.
Oh, is that speedy mode? Oh no, it isn't. Okay, yeet. Put it on like 2 times speed or something.
Yeah, man. Oh no, I'll just let it play off. You know, it looks quite nice, doesn't it?
Hmm.
But yeah,
All right.
let's talk about it.
Okay. So drugs give you abilities. Mods give you abilities. Fucking becoming the character you want to be is
Gives you
not
abilities.
just some fucking statement that businessman up on the E3 stage like just tells you.
Yeah.
They've shown in this trailer vastly different play styles, and not vastly as in pistol style and shotgun style, as in you could play the whole game as a hacker if you want. You can play the whole game as a non-violent if you want,
Oh yeah.
or at least most of the game. You can be a guy who is really good at mechanical stuff and therefore mods their shotguns to shoot through walls, or you can be a guy who loses their humanity through mods and be the kind of guy who basically is a robot at that point, you know. um so yeah, dialogue system is very good in that respect, and RPG systems as well.
It does look very good. Like I am enjoying the. Oh, that is a gameplay.
Yeah,
Oh fuck, this is creamy. I'm getting a Dread feel, like Judge Dredd.
yeah, it's cyberpunk. Yeah, I've been watching all sorts of cyberpunk shit just to catch up, you know. Judge Dredd, fucking um
So you may notice I've been playing around with the stream just now. Well, not stream, but my desktop. It's purely because I was just what was it? I'm just trying to make a note of a thing because we'll get to that in a bit. Is
yeah,
that
we'll get to it in a
is
bit.
that a tatty on screen?
A what?
Was that a tatty on screen?
Oh yeah, yeah.
A
There's
boobus.
there's a few
Oh nope,
boobai.
nope, nope, not having that shit. Get that off here. This
Uh
is a Christian stream.
if you skip to like after this mission, then there won't be any more.
Oh my
And
fucking god. They dealing body parts. This is fucking awesome.
they're actually people hacking, or they're harvesting mods from people to like, and they're just dumping them in like ice
Oh my.
baths and shit.
That is like that pistol reminds me of the one from RoboCop. What he has.
Oh, yeah.
Oh fuck yeah.
Oh,
It's
you'll be hype to see the kinds of guns in this game.
oh. See,
So yeah, that ability was gotten from taking that drug earlier. So you could temporarily gain abilities that you would otherwise get through changing yourself through the use of drugs.
oh.
Not every ability, obviously. You can't make. They got like this robo limbs thing where you could like slice people up with like robot limbs.
So I'm getting like a Deus Ex, but it's not going to be a power ship.
I didn't think Deus Ex was a pile of shit, but yeah, Deus Ex is
Nah, to be
pretty
fair, it
right.
was good. I just didn't quite get into it.
Mm.
Um,
Uh,
I
I
would
don't
always see I'd always see the what was it? The police station as a challenge.
to what.
I just wanted to steal the guns from it.
Ah,
I've
I think
succeeded
you
only
can.
once. You can. I know you can. But I've only succeeded once.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Um,
and then this boss fucked me up and I stopped playing. Um,
oh yeah, fucking boss is super hard for some
bosses are
reason.
shit in that.
Um, but yeah, Cyberpunk 2077 looks real good, doesn't it?
So what's the story? Is it like I,
Well,
oh
apparently you could pick from 3 different starting. Yeah, a few bubai, a few naked person. Um,
Just a quick shout out to Ellie, who's just raided me with the smallest raid. Oh, she looks so
a
dead.
raid of one.
Raid of one. It's all right. As long as you're here, we're happy.
Yeah.
Um. Oh, she just pulled something out of her wrist.
Yeah,
So,
you connect to people using shards, which are like memory sticks, or you could just connect with using like I don't know wires out of your wrist. You know,
so is she dead? But she's technically alive because she's
she's unconscious and being kept in the ice bath to be fresh. Um, but she has really good insurance. So in the mission, the kidnappers had used a virus to make sure that the insurance doesn't automatically call um, the doctors in this universe called Trauma Team. So there's that's her throwing the virus away. Um, and so now the mission can be completed by just taking her to Trauma Team, who'll just show up outside.
buzzing. Um. So story, you were a cop?
No,
No.
uh, no, you're a runner, which in cyberpunk shit, or at least just in Shadowrunner, is the guy who gets the job done, and you work for a fixer, who is the guy who gives out the jobs. So you're not a cop or anything. You're definitely outside of the law. I mean, you kill people on the daily in this game.
But you are sort of like a would you say a chaotic good if you were to do those like things?
Um, I mean, it depends how they're going to write it. I think they're going to let you make the character however you like. But in terms of track record, CD Projekt Red does like to make Geralt like Geralt, and you only get choices of Geralty things, whether that be good or neutral,
Or
you know,
Geralt?
or Geralt. Yeah.
So yeah, that's a fucking good trauma team. There's a lot of
Yeah,
movers
no, she
here.
had like yeah.
If I knew that, I probably wouldn't have shown this trailer. But what the fucking? Did you just get
I
punched in the
did.
face?
Yeah, that's what you get when you pay a lot of money, you know. They got guns trained on you and they're gonna fly off and they won't take you with them.
It was fucking us. Her. Well, I say us. Her that saved him.
Yeah.
Fuck that man. You just thought you'd got a little pat on the back or some shit, not guns pointing in your face.
And there you go, she's off to hospital. Mission accomplished.
Would you say
Um
cop? Nah. Well, I don't know what it was in reference to, so I don't have to
I
respond
don't
that.
know what that's in reference to
No, no.
either.
I think it was Hey up, Quinn. How are you doing? But yes, I feel that was enough talk on that. But no, you've actually got me excited for that game, so
Yeah.
that's very good.
Two things.
Yep.
Sorry, one thing.
Yeah.
They say that the missions you take and the choices you make in those missions will impact the open world. And this is the first time I've actually believed a company when they say that.
I mean, I'll still hold out my um, I'll stick to my guns, but and say we'll see what happens. But if it doesn't
Yeah,
happen, it doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad game.
no.
I'd rather people not say that than say that and it not happen. Peter
Yeah.
Molyneux.
um
Do you reckon that tree's grown by now?
Probably. Hold on.
Good.
Clickety clickety clackety clicky.
Has the tree grown? Fable 1. Anyway, moving on. We are off to dun 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 dun. Dun. The news with Andy.
Hello. It
Hello.
is the news with Andy.
You're totally non-biased news with Andy.
Mm-hmm. Uh in case you don't know,
That's not a
I'll
problem. You're
read out the
welcome here,
news
boy. Yep, Carol.
and I'll try to be as unbiased as possible.
Just
And then
read the facts with the first go through, and then you can give your opinion.
yeah, we'll give our opinion
Yep.
afterwards. So okay. Fortnite, this is the big one, and I got two little small news stories as well. So, Fortnite's cross platform beta. Let's get into that. So, the popular game Fortnite has gotten crossplay between the Xbox One and the Nintendo Switch platforms. However, the CEO of Sony, Kenshiro Yoshida, Kenichiro Yoshida, has made sure that the company's stance on crossplay is that it isn't happening. There's been backlash as a result of this, and it's not just the fact that gamers cannot play together, but also progression and items are blocked between the two sides of the system, forcing people own both consoles or a PC and a PS4, needing you to create two accounts to play the game. Yoshida's reasoning for this stance, though, is that, quote, on cross platform, our way of thinking is always that PlayStation is the best place to play. Fortnite, I believe, partnered with PlayStation 4, is the best experience for users. That's our belief. But actually, we already opened some games to cross platform with PC and some others, so we decided to base what's best for the user experience. That's our way for thinking on the cross platform. That being said, I have heard that Fortnite developers have developed a system that would allow crossplay between the PS4 and other systems for Sony, and that it actually works well, but I can't find a source for that, unfortunately.
Ah, okay. Well, I mean, a couple of things. Ellie says she hates that, which I think most of us do. And Quinn says my stream deserves more followers and views. So plug my stream and get it out there. Um, so let's talk about this.
Yeah, sure.
Um,
There's a bit more to the story, but
oh,
yeah,
oh,
let's talk about it. No, it's kind of in two halves. Yeah,
yeah, yeah. Oh, so we'll cut a half here and cut half for a second.
yeah.
Yeah, wonderful. Well, I love that they're fucking doing that. Like, right? Can we just say that there's there's something between there's a difference between being confident and being arrogant.
Hmm.
There's saying that you have the best platform in a marketing sense, then there's saying you have the best platform because you're locking people into it. That's like saying this is the best prison ever. You should know you've only experienced this prison. You won't fucking let me out.
And the fact that you can't take at least the progression items, you can't log into the same account that we use for PS4 on any other console and keep your cosmetics. You can't do that. Or your what was it? Is it V-Bucks or something like
Oh
that
yeah,
on
you
Fortnite?
your accounts will not transfer over now.
No,
And
no.
if you do transfer your account over, it will instantly lock to PlayStation and you've lost it on the other platform. If I'm
So
correct.
if you're dead set on a cosmetic, but you're also dead set on playing on both systems, then you have to be dead set on buying your shit twice. And that's just shitty.
Um,
Um, hmm?
thing is, right, everyone said that the crossplay like wasn't a thing, but I remember going home. My brother was playing on his PC and I was playing it on the PS4 because my parents have PS4, and we were playing together. Now,
Hmm.
I thought that wasn't a thing, but I haven't really been paying attention because I stick primarily to PC. But no, you can play with other people, but I think it's locking the account in. Now, I don't know if that's something that the developers have done or if something the um Sony's done, but it is there and you can do it.
Hmm.
Yeah. Um,
Okay.
Ellie says if they have the best platform, then it's no problem sharing it with others. Just closely demonstrate how yours is superior, as you wouldn't value it as a threat, which is a good point. But then there's also the
It is just to do with money.
well,
Yeah.
thing is, it's like being able to play with Xbox players won't make you go, "Ooh, I want to buy an Xbox now," will it? Not realistic. But
No, but as I already said, you're going to buy those cosmetics again potentially. That's
yeah,
just that extra tiny little bit of money that they could be making.
well, it won't go to Sony though. That's the thing. It's
I'm sure they'll get a percentage
probably
because
yeah.
it's through their system.
But it's it's not worth it in my opinion. Like you're losing sales. Like this is harming the actual sales of your console,
Mm.
which is the biggest money maker.
And now nobody wants to go on it when you could be more free on other stuff.
I don't know why they're seeing it as a threat, like, because like we're living in a time and era when the Xbox and the PlayStation is an either or situation.
Mm.
Um, no one usually has both of them unless you're really fucking well off. You might have like a
Well, the
PlayStation and a
main thing is the Switch and the PS4 because people bought both because one's handheld potentially.
yeah, like. that is the big thing because like the selling point for the Switch is it's handheld. You can play Fortnite on a train now. Like
Yeah.
me, I would have a PS4, PC, and Switch. Fuck Xbox, I don't care about that. Um, although they have amazing control, and I will stick to that. But I'm not even that fussed about the PlayStation. I'd stick mainly to PC and Switch. I'm up for that Switch at the moment. But what's your thoughts? I've took this one. I'll start talking about it, haven't
No, it's all good. Actually, I'd like to just finish off because, um, so fans now are actually just confused, yeah. Um, because after the backlash, and then the second backlash from the response of it's the best system, so we're gonna lock it, yeah.
Yeah.
Sony's back down, and they've started development to enable crossplay between the three consoles.
Oh,
So Sony's PlayStation chief, John Cadera, said, "We recognize that PS4 players have been eagerly awaiting an update, and we appreciate the community's continued patience as we have navigated through this issue to find a solution." He also said, "The first step will be an open beta beginning today for Fortnite that will allow cross-platform gameplay progression and commerce across PlayStation 4, Android, iOS, Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, Microsoft Windows, and Mac operating systems." I don't know when this article was made though, so I don't know what he meant by today or when he said that. So, but it's already happening. You
oh,
can now crossplay.
yeah. Like I said, you can. I always play with my brother. PS4 to PC. So
Oh, I thought you meant a while ago for some reason.
this wasn't that long ago. Well, it
No.
was a while ago, is in like a couple of maybe a month or so, but it's not. It was fairly recent enough. We'll just say,
Mhm.
even though he had the PC and he was talking smack about me, I kicked his ass. And on that note, next story.
uh, right. Next story is a small one. The PS Vita is ending production in Japan. Set to end production in 2019, and Sony has said that there'll be no successor handheld console.
Just a
The
second.
vice president,
Just want to pause for a second. Ellie's like having a massive rant about PlayStation. Um, was it? Well, hang on a minute. That article said working around to
around the
the problem.
problem. The
The
problem
problem
was
was you guys were greedy. Oh, fucking.
exactly.
We're not naming this stream after you, Ellie. Stop it. Back down. Um, but yes, you was talking. Which story was we on now? Sorry for the interruption.
The PS Vita.
PS Vita. Yes.
Yeah. So set to end production in 2019. There will be no more handheld consoles, or at least a successor to the Vita in Sony's lineup. The vice president of Sony, Hiroyuki Oda, says, "Concurrently, we do not have any plans regarding a new handheld device. In Japan, we will manufacture the PlayStation Vita until 2019. From there, shipping will end." So there you go.
Thoughts? What's your thoughts?
I never liked the Vita. I kind of wanted one at one point, but it never brought me to actually spend money
If
on getting one.
yeah, if Rip P Vita and what's next? Fucking Xbox Portable. You
I'd be down
I
if
fucking love that fucking Xbox Portable. These fucking with their technology, we're living in the past. We're fucking stuffing it with steam and coal.
Microsoft does come out with a handheld like Switch equivalent. I think it'd be pretty shitty. I
Yeah,
think it wouldn't work that well.
same. That right, PS Vita. I thought that was the good logical step next. It was a PlayStation Vita and PSP with a fucking analog sticks. You couldn't go wrong.
Yeah,
And
I
I
like that
was
about it.
I was up for that. In fact, I would still buy one today if it wasn't so fucking expensive. And if the games weren't so few and far between and also fucking expensive. They
What
should
would you pay for a Vita? And how much does a Vita cost?
um you know what? I'm gonna check both now. Um
Okay.
how much would I pay? Probably 60 quid. Second
Okay.
hand. Um
That's interesting. How much
to
would you pay for a mobile phone?
um depends on what phone I want. I can usually convince myself to go, yeah, that's pretty much how much I want to pay for it. If it's a phone I
Mm,
want, I'll pay depending on how much I want it.
okay.
How much would you pay?
For the Vita,
Yeah.
mm, probably like 60 to 80. Yeah, no, I agree with you. Yeah.
You know how much it is?
And I'd pay about the same for a mobile phone.
I wouldn't pay that much for a mobile phone because you have to remember it has to last long. Like mine's, I paid, I think about 100 odd something. Um, and it's lasted me a while, but I do need an upgrade. But do you know how much it is?
How much?
Well, it is currently sitting at, second. Yes, it is $199
So
according to the
that's what
according to the first thing
one
popped up.
one uh £160,
152.
152.
£152 and a singular penny. I'm gonna check it, just cross-check it on Amazon. But would you fucking pay that for a would you
For a console? For a handheld console? No. No, I wouldn't.
especially not one that's fucking struggling to survive? No, I wouldn't. Like it needs the publicity to tell me it's good. That's the thing.
And also, I don't value
Ellie just
handheld
said that
gaming that
singular penny.
much.
Um,
Gotta get that singular penny. They're nickel and diming you.
Actually, I looked on Amazon. The Sony PS Vita, the new Slim 2014 version, is £110. So that is a lot more reasonable.
A lot
Um,
more reasonable, but I still wouldn't pay for it.
yeah,
I would.
it's no one's raving about it, so it's not really saying, "Oh, it's an amazing console. Let's get it now." There's not many games for it. I don't even think I can play like PSP games on it, which is such an upset because I looked at that and went, "Do you know what I'd play on that? I'd play Peace Walker, and that's all I'd play on it."
This might be a long shot of a long shot, but I think you can play PSP games off their store.
Yeah, you have to pay for it again, which is a big sell off, turn
Yeah,
off.
true.
Um, Although
I
underneath it there's
mean,
a Vita
do
for
you still have
£182.
UMDs? No one has them anymore. They're all in the garbage. They're gone.
Um, I did scroll down a bit, and there is one for £82. But I think it's a second-hand one on the Amazon
That's
store.
I'd have a long hard think about it, and then maybe,
The fucking storage is 40 quid. Piss off. Eat my dick. Um,
How
was it?
much?
Yo,
Sorry, how
yo,
much
you,
storage that is?
60. No, wait, 16 gigabytes. Yes.
16 gigabytes is 40 quid.
Yep. I think that was a big complaint when it came out, and I thought it would have gone down by now.
I could get a HDD that's a terabyte for 40 quid.
Yep. Yep. I know. Don't. I'll just fuck that man. Just reading, going back to the chat. My phone is on the verge of dying completely, and I need a new one. I've had this since 2015 Christmas. I've had mine longer than yours. No, I haven't. I've had it shorter. Yo, when you getting me on for real, ho? Maybe next week, but we'll see. Big mood. My phone is on the way out. Eats my PP XD Fune Meme.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm reading chat, man.
No, I mean, what does that mean, eat my PPXD Fune?
Um, I think it was in reference to me saying they can eat my dick.
Ah, true.
Yeah. So, is there anything else we need to say on this topic, really? It's
Not
dying.
really. Rip Vita. Bye bye.
Rip V. Can we get a hashtag Rip Vita? Everyone type F in the chat. I genuinely want to switch to the um. Miss Renderific said, humanity was a mistake. Um,
So was the PS Vita.
we've also got a couple of Fs in the chat from Quinn and AV Watchman. We've also got a Rip Vegeta. Fuck, man, we gotta get her on the fucking cast. Dude, I was talking to her the other day and she was ripping out some proper depressing, funny jokes. And it was like, oh, you make my soul liven up.
Hurt in a good way.
Yeah. Right, next news story. I
I
think
found one.
I think it's another. Oh, found one. What?
Picture of fucking Arnold Weiss
Oh man, send it this way. I'm gonna bring it up and then we'll go on to the
in
next
his
story.
potato-faced glory.
Fucking send me that, boy. Fucking send me that. Oh my god. Is it Alpha Prime 5 PH? Oh my fucking god. That is a
Looks
face.
great, doesn't it?
That is a face that not even a mother would love. Oh my fucking god. Right, let's switch this over. You guys need to see.
He's the British bulldog of humans.
Queuing up the wrong one. Here we go. Well, well, well. What a waste of alcohol. How much more do you have to drink, honey, before you realize that you still won't get drunk?
It's
What the?
because he's Hebardium influenced, so he can't get drunk for some reason.
Oh my god, he looks like he's been steamrolled, the poor bastard. Oh my god, is that a poster in the background that says avant-garde? That is the most
Yeah.
pretentious shit I've ever fucking seen. Oh,
Every single cutscene in this game is at a canted angle as well. For no
fuck.
reason.
Just, we need to zoom in more. Enhance, zoom, enhance, zoom. Fuck me. No, come on. Zoom
And
and
here's a
enhance.
scene with the Italian guy in it.
Ah, there it is. There it is.
Oh,
Fucking.
Von
Oh
God.
my god. It's a woman with a fucking gun as well. This is the most pretentious shit I've ever fucking seen. I want this game and I want 14 copies of it. Oh my god, I'm screenshotting that. Fuck it. That's off in the chat. That's off on my Twitter. There we go. Everyone probably got a really nice loud sound. Oh my god. Man, I should do stand up. How does Twitch bypass ad blocker? Because fuck you, that's why. I don't know. Don't know, to be honest. Ah, the avant-garde. Oh my god, did Scott make this? Fuck, he probably did. This looks like his model design. You, that's a reference only me and Ali probably get.
Okay.
Um,
And the other
GGWP.
picture, that's
Quinn.
those two.
Sorry, Quinn just chimed in with. Right, right.
Lies.
You talk first. I'll talk second.
Okay. I didn't have anything to say.
Right, okay. Quinn just chimed in with. GG well played cast with episode 2, but every time Connor swears, you lost an ad. Brilliant, and I just added you.
And every booby on stream as well.
Oh yeah, we got a lot of boobies. Um, wait, wait, where did you at me? Where did you at me, Ellie? Ellie, so lost. Ah, I've lost it anyway. Oh wait, no, I've realised I've just opened up the Discord. Ah, you didn't see shit. Don't look at the man behind the curtain. Oh, you've added me on Twitter. Oh, I'll have a gander. Right, moving on. What's the next story?
The last story is a very. Wait, hold on. Yes, the last story is also a very small one. So we all know that the PlayStation Classic's coming out.
Yeah.
It's coming out with 20 titles.
Yep.
But what titles you'll get are going to be determined based on where you come from. If you're from the East, if you're from Japan, you are going to get titles that were more popular in Japan. And if you're from the West, you're going to get titles that are more popular in the West.
Yeah.
If you're excited for everything that's been announced, don't fret because everything that's been announced already will be coming out on both consoles. But however, what hasn't been announced, what probably will be a surprise, will be different based on if you're Japanese or not. So yeah, thoughts?
You know what? I'm not gonna complain. I genuinely think that's a good idea.
Yeah,
It's hopefully it will not mean that we will not be getting obviously sought after games over here because there's been games that have been sought after over this side that hasn't just hasn't made it over, which is a shame. Um, but I kind of get the feeling that that will be the case.
what if you're a fan of Final Fantasy VIII and then Japan gets Final Fantasy VIII and you can't get your, I forget what the main character is, but the dumb long haired guy, you can't get that fix, you know?
Yeah.
Stuck with boring old Final Fantasy 7. No, I can't say
Yeah,
that.
boring on Final Fantasy 7. Right,
You know,
I've
I
got the
think
request. I just don't know how to accept it. Like no button to accept. Yeah, carry on.
um I don't think it's going to affect anybody
Oh, there's a
that
screen in
much.
front of it. Yeah,
But them working just off of sales numbers, old sales numbers that probably don't reflect how much people like Japanese games anymore, might be a misstep on that part, and they
yeah.
could get more attraction from the weird and wonderful games from Japan that people have grown to love. Can't think of any off the top of my head, but there you go.
The Yeah, no, I think they shouldn't limit themselves, but they're only having 20 games is something like that. It's a really low number, isn't it?
It is. I reckon there'll be a store or something. That's just me
I
guessing. I
fucking
don't
hope
know.
there is a store. If right, 20 if you tell me that you're getting 20 games and a store, you've got me. If you tell me you're getting 20 games, you better
And that's
fucking
it.
lower that price.
Yeah.
I could buy these games in a second-hand shop and run them on an emulator on my PC.
Yeah.
Like, and it's not piracy because I'm not doing it via a ROM. I'm actually buying the physical disc, sticking it in my disk drive, and running it through an emulator. And yeah, before Nintendo steps in, it's like, oh, stop stealing our
Excuse me,
games.
sir.
Stop stealing our games we're not making available to you. Bastards. Fucking bastards. I love Nintendo, but they do seem a bit out of touch from time to time.
Yeah.
But
Right. Shall we move on?
let me just catch up with the chat again.
Oh, yeah,
Trying to
sure.
remember the type of pen. Persona series is very popular over in Japan, then became super popular. Um, could you give your opinion on Road Rash 64 for the N64 and you like what you like about the game mostly? Yo, we'll talk about that at another point, but I hope it is in the N64 Classic that they are releasing. But moving on, we are talking actually Road Rash for the PS1. That's an interesting one. Yeah. But not get distracted anymore. We are
What's
moving
Road
on
Rash?
to
Okay, yeah, no distractions.
games we'd like to see. Andy, do you have one? And if not, I'll go in with my second idea.
No, I don't have one.
You don't have one. Right. Well,
Nope.
just to keep it up to 2 games per session, I'll give you my first idea and I'll give you my second idea. Right. So, Andy, tell me if you would like to see this game. I
Okay.
have a idea for a fighting game. Think of Mugen,
Right.
but more official. It is being owned. It's been developed by a company. It's been released. It's been paid for. It's not Mugen. Now, imagine that game where the only fighters you have are mascots. Now, I imagine this
What do
game
you
to
mean?
not be incredibly amazing, but I imagine it to be a fucking fun drunk night.
What do you mean by mascots? Like Smash or something?
No, we are talking mascots of mainly fast food restaurants, but I feel you can move it on to other companies. Like,
Like Ronald McDonald.
yep, like I was imagining like a couple of fighters first, but like you could have like a DLC pack for food companies. So you'll have like Ronald McDonald, you have the fucking Colonel, you'd have fucking
Michelin
the
Man.
you'd have the Wendy's woman. I was actually going to say Michelin Man. Then you'd have like other companies like fucking Michelin Man. Like,
Yeah.
like
Wendy's Wendy's is fucking legit in terms of their mascot. I'd play
yeah,
that game.
like fuck. Like Wendy's special ability would be they just open up Twitter and fucking rip you a new asshole on Twitter. Have you seen Wendy's Twitter? It's lit. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, yeah, I've
You
seen
should
it. It's pretty
definitely
good.
follow.
It's pretty
Yeah,
good.
like
Follow Wendy's. Follow Wendy's.
follow Wendy's. But yeah, you should definitely follow. Like what am I talking? Get you get mascots, famous mascots, people you can like, and obviously you get DLCs that bring in you know other other mascots. Obviously there will be a licensing issue and a big licensing issue. Like I imagine this game to be a cheap little cop out throwaway. But obviously if they're gonna
They
do it
could
officially,
make legally distinct characters, like the girl from Mendy's,
see,
the Disherland man.
I wouldn't play that. I would play
No,
a game where you'd have the fucking Michelin Man tag team with fucking Wendy's mascot to take down fucking Ronald McFucking Donald. And
Ye
that is a
that
game
does
I'd love
that
to
does
see.
sound more often. Awesome, that is.
That is a fucking amazing idea. Um, if you hadn't noticed, I watched Stars Born recently, and the guy says "fuck" every other line. Like the second time I watched it, Mrs. Dragby there twice. Um, he does. I noticed he says "fuck" in every other line, and that's probably why I'm swearing right now a lot. I once watched an Aussie streamer, and I didn't stop saying the "cunt" word a lot, and I only spelled it out because I know
Oh,
there's
go on,
some.
say it.
No, there's someone in chat who doesn't like it. I know they don't like it, so I'm not going to straight up offend them as a result. But
Oh,
it's
okay.
it's a word I like using a lot. Yep, Amy's ears burnt. There it is. She dragged me there twice, and I cried. I'm not gonna lie. It's a good movie. But this isn't a podcast about movies. This is a podcast about gaming. So, are you ready for the next idea, or do you want me to sell this idea to a bit more?
No, let's go for the next idea.
Next idea, right?
Mainly because I'm very interested in your topic. So
Yeah, man. The next idea is oh yeah, by the way, we're on an hour and 20 minutes, so we're doing pretty good.
we're doing
Um,
pretty good.
we'll actually buzz through it quite quickly. So, next
We're
idea
we're
is
gunning for like between 1 and 2 hours, right?
yeah, 1 and 2. I don't want to go over 2 because I'll imagine it'll
Yeah,
be too
no.
long. But
We were fucking tired the last time we went for 2.
mate, I'm busting for a piss right now. So after this, I'm going
Doing the
hitting
break.
break. Yeah,
Yeah.
running the old break. Um, yeah. What is it? Shit. Right, yeah. Next game is it's a game actually that came to my mind based off of Fable actually.
Right.
Back when Fable's a thing, Fable 2 was being released actually. My friends, well, people on the bus on the way to school were talking about it, and the way they made it sound, I had this idea in my head, a very good idea, completely different to what Fable actually is. But basically, it's a game where you are a fallen angel, or
Right.
think Little Nicky, half demon, half angel, sort of deal. And
Like new Dante from the Devil May Cry series.
yes, oh yeah, because yeah. Oh
He's
no,
Nephilim in DMC Devil May Cry.
was Dante's mum an angel or a human? Which one was she a human? Which one was she an angel?
In the original Devil May Cry made by Capcom, he's half human, half demon. In DMC Devil May Cry, he's half angel, half demon.
Ah, Ellie's saying oh shit, I hit my mic. Ellie's saying Dragon Quest 9. I think she's excited for Dragon Quest 9. But oh, oh, you
You're a
are an
fallen
angel in
angel
Dragon.
in Dragon Quest 9.
Oh, that's
Oh
pretty cool.
shit.
But
That's pretty fucking metal.
but yeah, I was
Oh
thinking
right.
I don't know how
Oops,
this
no
would
swearing.
start anyway. You would you just all the plot synopsis is you are a half angel, half demon, and the idea is it's a third person game where halfway through the game you get your wings, but also you will develop think Fable 3. So you can actually start traversing the city in a different way. So with angel wings and flying around.
Mm.
And I'm thinking this is a city that would change based on you.
Hmm.
Your events, basically quests. I'm not going to sit here and go, oh yes, everything you do in the game affects the game world. Now, if you go for like a good run, then obviously it will start looking more positive. The world will be a lot more nicely lit. Um,
Mm.
but ultimately, the little things you do, if you were to go around slaughtering random innocents, you'll become a demon. That your
Yeah.
inner devil will come out. But if you do good things, good runs, sort of thing, you're an angel. And each
And that's
one,
where the fable comes in. Yeah.
yes, yeah. In fact, it's also based off that advert where the light bulbs swing past, and every time it swings past, it's like an angel, a human, a devil, an angel, a human, a devil, sort of thing.
Mm.
I quite like that advert. It's a fucking good one. But
Yeah, it does sound nice. It's a cool system.
I'm thinking a lot
I
more.
enjoyed it in sorry, yeah.
No, you talk, man. You talk.
I enjoyed that kind of thing in Fable. I know a lot of people thought it was very binary and didn't do morality well, but like I don't know why. I don't know. I'm a
It
fan of classic good and evil,
Tell
you
you
know.
what, it fucking did morality better than fucking Metal Gear Solid 5. Like,
What do you mean?
if you do
I think
bait.
Metal Gear Solid 5 did a better take on morality. Well, a more realistic take on
No,
morality.
no, I'm on about morale systems. It did the morale story well. The
That's
morale.
not what I was
Right,
All
dude,
right, yeah,
dude,
sure.
dude, dude, dude. Right. If you invade a base in MGS5 and you were to kill a say you were to get scene
Hmm.
and you started getting shot at, if you shot back and killed the soldiers who may be wrapped up to their fucking head in armor, so you can't track them for shit, so you have to kill them, you lose 10 heroism each time.
Hmm.
Now you are running to the center, so you have to fucking slaughter these people. Just run, just run. It's you kill or they kill you. So I come out with like almost 1,000 fucking minus heroism. So I'm covered in blood and I'm sat having to fucking Fulton children out of fucking Africa so I can get my fucking morale back up. Because it's the fastest way of doing it. Just Fulton children out and save your ass. Otherwise, you're just going to be running around with Demon Horn fucking Snake, who looks fucking disgusting, by the way. It's not a nice
Um,
look on him. Like, it's
Try and think of it from a narrative point of view. Snake is a fucking god tier soldier who's like the best in the world. Anybody he kills is probably his choice to kill.
But here's what pisses me off. You get only get -1 morality if you were to kill a soldier in the standard game. You invade someone's base, it gives you the same penalty as if you were to kill your own soldier.
Oh, never mind. That's fucked up.
That is
Okay.
fucking. So it's so easy to just dip into it. So I just stopped invading bases as a result. Fuck that. And everyone's so overpowered. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. So yeah, back to this Angel and Demon game. I'm thinking like we're in a gritty suburb. Think dystopian future. I know. Well,
Hmm.
dystopian city. I'm not gonna say future. It's set modern day, gritty, graffiti, grime, that sort of thing. And it'll get to a point where like you now have wings. You could traverse the city. You could fly into your apartment and sort of thing, and you'll create your own character. But I was gonna say something and it slipped my mind. I was gonna liken it to another game. Oh, it's fucking gone. Yeah, I think sort of Deus Ex in that the way you sort of traverse, but it is a third person in my head game. Um, Obviously you have guns and shit because like fucking I don't know. I ain't thought about Angel Demon powers yet, but that's the idea. I like the idea of it. I think the look aesthetic, the story is a good one that could be told.
Okay.
What do you think? What do you
I
think?
think it's a good idea. I
Uh,
think it's a good idea. I think it doesn't talk about uh I think in terms of development,
I think it.
I think it'd do a lot better than Fable if it actually got
Yeah,
pulled off.
like no trees in real time because you're in a city here, but um, gonna rip on Peter Molyneux again this week. Um, like the old podcast.
like Peter Molyneux and David Cage.
Oh, mate. But no, I did have it in my head before. I had this idea fleshed out before, but I kind of forgot about it until now. When I was
Mm,
watching that one, the Cyberpunks. But yeah, no, I imagine like the morality. You're a character who's discovering that they are, you know, an angel slash demon, and you're developing as a result. So
mm,
you know, obviously the wings will come in at the second act of the game. But that's when it starts developing, sort of thing. Now,
mm.
I would have thought like you'd have Act One, Act Two, but Act Two can be go one or two ways, or one or three ways, depending on how good or evil you are. And I think that'll be the part where Act Two really develops as a person. Well, not develops, but it really instills who you are as a person. So it's not like Mass Effect where you can be renegade all the way up to the end and then have a good ending because you decided, fuck it, I want to be nice, I want to save these people. It's like once you've decided who you are in the first act, you will stick as that in the second act, sort of thing. Because that's when you get your angel wings or your devil wings, sort of thing.
Hmm.
And if you don't, you kind of neutral evil. If you're like neutral evil, you get sort of normal-ish devil looking wings, or you'll get non-glowing angel wings if you're sort of neutral good, sort of thing. I
Yeah.
don't know. I haven't thought it through all the way because I'm not developing this game, but that's an idea I'd like to see. Like,
Yeah.
if someone was to take what I just said, what is in my head, put it in onto
Turn
a
it into a
disc,
game. You'd
I
buy it.
I'd
Yeah.
fucking
That's the
buy
point
it.
of the segment. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd totally do that. But yeah. Next, no, we're not going to the next topic. I'm going for a piss.
Enjoy
I'm
your
I'm
piss, my dude.
absolutely. It's why I'm stuttering. It's like I'm thinking about the toilet whilst trying to fucking
uh
stop that. It's fucking
yeah.
creepy.
Don't leave, Same bat channel, same bat whatever.
Yep. Don't Don't leave. We'll be coming back. I will leave you with music this time, so you're not just listening to white noise. But yeah,
Sweet.
back in a bit, guys.
Bye bye.
And we are back.
Yo, yo.
Yo, yo. See, do you know what's amazing about this? Is because I don't talk to Andy whilst I'm away because obviously it'll pick up on the stream, so I want to come back at the same time. But it means I don't talk to him until I say we're back, which means he's just unaware. He'll be like, oh, shit, and just fall over, and that'll be the
Nah,
podcast.
I saw you coming the whole time. Don't you think I got secret cameras up in your room?
Mate, I'm streaming my cam to you so you can see it live. Shit. Yeah, sorry I took so long. My
Don't tell
flatmate,
people what's behind the curtain.
mate, this ain't no Wizard of Oz bullshit. Yeah, sorry I took so long. Flatmate, generously jumped out the shower quite quickly and got dry, and I got a drink. I'm gonna make it routine. I'm gonna grab my cocktail every stream.
Cocktail or what?
Um, peach schnapps, coconut rum, and some random tropical juice.
Nice.
Summer fruit's really good actually. But enough of that. We are jumping straight back into
Ayait. Your
today's topic
topic.
with me. Now, I will disclose that this is not a topic that I expect a resolution for.
No.
It's not a topic that there should be a definitive answer for.
No.
But I feel it should open a debate, a healthy debate, hopefully, amongst amongst gaming, amongst the gaming communities. I'm actually going to pause the music now, and I'm actually going to let Ellie know because she would be all over this topic. And
I don't think I'm gonna get this out of the way. That we are going to handle this topic even slightly well.
well,
I
I'm,
think
I'm
there's a lot of nuances and a lot of no-go areas that people have put around themselves.
well. I just want to say that just want to disclose that I feel we should be respectful about this, and I'm also many things, but I'm not actually sexist. I may be a casual racist for a joke, not genuinely. I'm not actually racist to people. Everyone's welcome. And I may make homophobic jokes, but that's because it's more of a satire of when people were kids and be like, "Oh, that's gay." But I don't make feminist jokes. I very rarely make a sandwich joke ever. And yeah, I just want to say that.
That's not really a feminist joke. It's just a sexist joke.
Yeah, sexist joke. Oh damn, Ellie's got to go. I'll say thank you for joining.
Shame. Shall we get started? We haven't even said what the topic is.
Yes, I will announce it. Feminism in gaming. Do we need it? Yes or no? Well, I just said that this has got no answer. Yeah, I've just said yes or no. Um,
um, yes and no.
yeah, I think the answer is somewhere between yes and no. Um, Obviously, we need feminism in gaming, so we're not just objectifying women all the time. I think it depends on the context of the game as well. Like,
I don't. Okay, this is where we're gonna differ, my dude.
yeah, yeah, go on.
Um, you see, my stance on the whole thing is that when you put an ideology in your game, you're doing it because you want to put the ideology in your game. And I don't think we should be putting or framing any entertaining medium in an ideological light for the simple purpose of making it more agreeable. So when you say, I think feminism is good for games because we shouldn't just objectify women, you're I think it's bad to put like a big old blanket. Like some entertaining things do objectify women.
Yeah,
And I know what you mean by objectify women because it's not actually objectifying women if it's not a real woman. But
I will just make
I know what you meant by that, by degrading women by,
yeah.
well, not degrading. I'm trying to think of the right word here. posing women in a ultra sexualized light that maybe women wouldn't care for is the most accurate way I'd put it.
Well, I mean, you know, one of my favorite, in fact, my favorite fighting game is Dead or Alive.
Mm.
Now, that's not necessarily because of the titties. It's because, well, primarily because I feel it's a good fighting game that anyone can pick up and be good at. It makes me feel like I'm good at the game by pressing random buttons in very quick succession. That's why I like it. I'm shit at
Okay,
fighting
I
games.
think you
That's why I
made a
enjoy it.
bunch of Dead or Alive fans mad by saying that, Michelle.
Hey, welcome back, James. No, I'm good. But no, I ultimately I'm not going to complain. They are very nice looking women, and I wouldn't, to be perfectly honest, I wouldn't have them, with reduced cup size because that's who they are now. It's ingrained. But if you're making a game like The Last of Us, would would it make it better if Ellie was, an 18 plus girl with massive drugs? It would actually probably degrade the quality of the game. Dead or Alive's not a serious game, so they don't need to be serious about that. And actually, I'm just messaged Ellie, but she was going, but she just said, just know that I fight for feminism rights and representation in gaming. Feminism is equal representation of equality of all genders, and I think that's a good statement. If you are going to have a game that objectifies women, it should equally objectify men. And again,
I don't know.
well,
I don't know.
I mean,
Okay, think about Leisure Suit Larry. Yeah,
yeah,
that has its own style,
yeah,
and it doesn't care about one ideology over another. Let's not act as if feminism knows all the answers. Okay,
yeah, yeah. Nah,
every ideology is flawed.
this is why I believe it's somewhere in the middle, as a lot of things. Like politically, I think like a good, perfect party, perfect government is somewhere in the middle. It's not on the left, it's not on the right. But yes, carry on.
And so, with that in mind, why do we have to care if you over sexualize women over men or vice versa? Or don't want to over sexualize people or want to, you know,
I'm
um,
going to turn the music back on
why
just
would
to
you get
ease this
mad
tense
at any
situation.
of those things unless it, like you said before with the walk, not the Walking Dead, The
Last
Last of Us,
Last of Us, yeah,
that it would be a total tonal, is the word dissonance?
maybe,
Clash,
yeah,
That's
yeah.
the only time where I think we should care, because I actually just care about you know, the style, the story, the medium.
I mean,
I don't care about anyone else's ideology
in
but my
in
own.
games like GTA, I feel we do have to be respectful. We can't just always go, it's art and just be a dick about it. Like sometimes it
But it
works.
is art, you know? We'd have to burn a lot of art if we were to keep it all
That is true.
to one ideology.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with a realistic woman either. Like, I feel I feel personally that Tomb Raider shouldn't have been touched, and I do not like the new representation of Lara Croft. Whether or not the game is good or bad, I don't know. I've not played it, but I feel they've tainted a iconic character
Iconic
from the
character
past
design. Yeah.
um, for the sake of being representative. Like she inspired women regardless of her figure. Men played as her regardless of whether she had big tits or small tits. Um, don't get me wrong, she's an attractive looking woman in terms of gaming, but um, I put the music on it. It's like it's a massive juxtaposition of what we're talking about. It's great. Or in games like Dead or Alive, you look at the characters. Like look at name the male characters in Dead or Alive.
Um, I don't know much about Dead or Alive,
All right.
but
Well,
is Bayek? No, that's Tekken. Never mind.
there's Bayman, one of my favorite male characters. He's a big, beefy, muscular Russian man stereotype. There's um there's the Genfu. He's an old Asian. He's a stereotype. Then there's the black guy Zach. He's a black stereotype, which sucks because I preferred him in the first game actually, when he was just a black guy, not a black stereotype. Um, just chiming in, we have AV Watchman who's just said, to be honest, I don't think this should be made as complicated as it is. Men and women play games equally and now both enjoy the same representation. There's nothing wrong with showing tits at times as long as it isn't only the representation in gaming. Male and female shouldn't be an issue. We are playing a game character. So if someone has tits do, has tits doesn't make the character making it. If someone has tits, it doesn't make character a complicated matter.
Completely agree with that point.
Yes, but
I think people think too much about it and it leads them down.
well, I don't think there's
I want to
wrong
say
with.
dark paths, but that's a shitty way of putting it. But
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't think there's no wrong with having talking about it because, well, I mean, obviously, a lot of women now play games. Well, I mean, a lot of women played games before that weren't represented, but now we are representing them, giving them a platform to be represented. And I think it's good to have sexy female characters that are strong and they can look up to. Bayonetta, the original Lara Croft, but I think it's also great to have female characters that aren't sexualized and to look up to, like Ellie from Walking Dead. Shit,
Well,
who was the
make
last
no
one?
mistake, there always has been non-sexualized female characters.
I wouldn't say always, but I'll hear your
Always.
point.
Always has been. Always. I'm serious.
Hmm.
Think of all those RPGs that come off from Japan. You think, oh, Japan, just sexualized characters that are on the female side. But I'm telling you, if you go look up all the classic RPGs, there
Just give
will
us an
always
example.
be.
I'll actually show it on stream.
I'm gonna search it up right now because I'm not too familiar.
Yeah,
But
that's okay, man. Like, because
uh,
my experience, although the women aren't sexualized in terms of the way they act, their body is usually voluptuous in one area or another, and their clothing is, well, stereotype of skimpy armor has the highest stats.
um, in MMOs,
In MMOs, yeah, that is a good point. It's more of an MMO thing. I don't want to paint a bad image. I think I think it's okay to sexualize women sometimes, depending on what who you're aiming it for. But if it's all games, then it takes the piss. Also, I think men are unrealistically represented with too many massive muscles, which is true. That's why we are talking about men the within feminist, because feminism, as you know, is equal rights.
mm.
Ignore the feminazis, ignore the meninists.
Oh, you know
Feminism,
that was a joke, right?
I know it's a joke, but I'm still gonna say it because people are idiots, and
It was a hilarious joke as well.
some people actually take it the realistic thing. So I just
All
wanna put
right.
that out there, mate. If fucking um, so CNN thinks the OK symbol means white power, I feel I should specify this shit right here.
Yeah.
Um, yeah,
Okay. Shell from Portal, even though that's not what I was talking about. I'm just trying to look at lists,
Shell is a great character. Shell is
Um, sorry. Samus from Metroid.
didn't even realize she was a woman until the end of the game.
There you go. Um,
That was that is that was a great step
Jade
forward.
from Beyond Good and Evil.
Google that. Jade on.
I'm sure you've seen her before.
Um, yes, no, I recognize the face. Yeah, no, I do. I did know. It wasn't coming to my head.
I'm trying to find old ones, you see, because there are plenty of
Oh yeah, no, I'm definitely not going to sit here and say all gaming is like it, obviously,
no.
because well, thing is, why should we need to? Why should we have to find the exception to the rule? Can't we make the rule that it is inclusive? We're not trying to sit there and go, no, look, we are inclusive. Look, we've got a black employee. We're inclusive. No, have women that aren't sexualized. Straight up.
Sure,
Don't have one or two just so you can sit there and put yourself on a pedestal.
but I'd rather, on top of that, as a more important bullet point, make whatever you want to make.
Yes, like is my counterpoint. GTA, women in that are sexualized. In fact, I think women in that are very realistic. So you have the very big-titted, skimpy prostitutes, but then you also have the slobbish ants. What's her face? CJ's aunt. No, not CJ. Forgot the black character's name in GTA 5. She was a very realistic looking woman, but obviously sexualized women in that, like in the posters and the billboard, that is realistic. Because the only times you really saw sexualized women was in posters. Really, to be fair.
Mm.
Because most of the other female characters weren't sexualized unless it was a part of their character. I think again, the black woman black man that I can't remember the name of, she was sexualized because she was meant to be a bit of a slapper.
Mm.
The word feminist seems to have become a bad word for now. It simply means equal rights, and the word makes me cringe because the stigma caused by stupid feminazis and men aren't fully educated on what the word simply means. Again, another great argument.
I mean, yeah.
I
Yeah,
think,
no, it is a great argument, but there is also a word that you could latch onto now that's completely neutral and not ideologically based. It's just a descriptor, and that's egalitarian. You know, it's always
I've got to
existed.
Google that word. What egalitarian? How do you spell that?
Egalitarian.
Yep, EGAL. Here we go, egalitarian. There it is.
It's not an ideology. You can be an egalitarian and still be a lot of other things. It's just simply you treat everybody the same.
Yeah. Well,
And there's no goals with it. It's just who you are, you know? I think there's a lot of baggage in the word feminism, and you don't need to have that baggage
exactly.
unless you want that movement. It has its purpose, feminism, but I don't want the baggage.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call myself a feminist.
I think the perfect middle ground would be does does um does making a sexualized male and or female fit well within the type of game and the narrative you're trying to tell? In GTA, it fitted well with the narrative. In Dead or Alive, it just fitted with the type of game it is. It was a power fantasy. So in a
Mm,
power fantasy, you want to see big titty women and big muscular men. You don't want to be sat here thinking about how you're single with scrawny arms. You want to be playing a game where you're a big buff Russian man or a big titty ninja girl slapping around some foo on the battlefield.
mm.
Um, so not every game needs big titty women.
No.
And I think although Lara Croft, the new Lara Croft, was a step in the right direction, I don't like it because it had to tread on the past as a result. Like, I think her character design is wonderful in terms of just objective character design. I don't
What do you
like
think
it,
about Thor?
or
For a brief run, Thor was replaced with a female Thor. Not a new
oh,
female Thor was made. Not this is an Elseworld story, as in Earth 616 Marvel, the main Marvel continuity. Thor was gone
are we
and
talking
was
about Jane
replaced with a
Foster?
female Thor. Um, I think at the time it was a mystery as to who this female Thor was. Um, but what do you think about that? That is the same design, just Rule 63.
Right. Um, for anyone who doesn't know, Rule 63 is there's a gender
There's a
bent
gender
version of
swap of it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um, quite simply, I'm gonna show the. So here we go. Swap over. Boosh. Bibbidi bobbidi boosh. Oosh. All female. I believe that's what you're talking about.
Yes.
Quite
Did
simply,
it turn out to be Jane in the end? Because I never followed up on that story.
I don't know.
All right.
But me personally, I like it because I find the character quite attractive, to be personally honest. Not gonna
Oh my
lie,
god.
a female Thor is very nice looking, but I have no attachment to Thor. But I feel those who
No,
do have an attachment to Thor, let's be honest, who
would hate
does?
it.
Um, yeah,
It's happened before, and it didn't have to be a woman. I think Thor was replaced by a guy called, I think it was Eric Masterson, and he was just a guy pretending to be Thor from Earth.
um,
His name's Thunderstrike.
oh, see, a lot of Marvel characters have gender bent versions. But the thing is, the only reason I'm not complaining about it, like a lot of people might, is because they do it fucking well. Like, it's not just
What,
a palette.
comics or
Yeah, like most of the time, it's not just a palette swap with tits. It's it's an origin story. It's a character. It's a whole thing.
I
Like,
got something for you, my dude. Do you okay, so you like gender swaps, but do you like racial swaps?
boy,
We getting into it?
boy, might as
So
well.
do you know about the run where the Punisher turned black for a day and he had to work with Luke Cage to help take out crime in Harlem?
Fuck me. Right, well, let me just read some points by Avi Watchman, then we'll get onto your point. Is that okay?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not really a point, it's just a dumb thing.
Oh, no, it's a point
I'll send you
nonetheless.
some pics while you fucking
Yeah, whilst I read.
read that out. Yeah.
I think people get mistaken because it uses the word feminine, but it supports both sexes, which is very true. Personally, I don't think the ideology just I don't think it is an ideology. I think it just means you believe men and women should be equal. Yes, it was called feminism because women at the time were uh, not
No,
privileged.
I don't agree with that.
It was a female movement,
It's
wasn't it?
had three distinct ideologies
Waves,
that people, yeah, they call them the waves. Like, no, I wouldn't say that
but
it isn't an ideology.
that's fair enough. The Thor thing is stupid. I hate how things like Ghostbusters, Ocean's 8, etc. change female cast. If you want good representation, make an original franchise with women. Don't don't say you're politically correct or making it equal. Just see, I really, really, really wanted the female Ghostbusters to work. Like, I thought that would have been amazing. A franchise with female. Like, thing is though, they started. It was an origin story. It was the same. Yeah, they redid it from the ground up. It's not like these are women who banded together and liked the idea of the original Ghostbusters. I'm going to switch back. Actually, I've realised I've just left this up.
I don't think that's where the problem lies, or at least it doesn't for me.
It was just bad. That was the problem. But like,
Yeah, that too, but also like, um,
I would have loved.
it had pandering in mind rather than
Yeah,
making a story in mind.
if someone sat there and went, "We're making Ghostbusters, but with women," that would have been a good start. But it sounds like it went, "We're remaking Ghostbusters," and then some guy with a cigar went, put women in it, feminist sort of thing. We'll pander to them," and like puff out fucking smoke dollar signs. Don't know why it sounds like Skeletor.
Skeletor runs every business, you
That
know that.
fucking straight. I'm not nice. I'm very nasty. Fucking Christmas special. I love it.
Here's a picture of the Punisher being racially profiled, and because he gets stopped because he's black.
Oh, dude, right. I know you laugh, but like there was a whole thing in oh my fucking god. There was an episode of oh Fresh Prince of Bel-Air where he does get pulled over and it was really sad. It's like he had to be told that he was stopped because he's black. And it's like no, that's something no one should ever be told.
Mm,
It was actually quite upsetting. It's like
yeah.
ah it's like anyway, it's got really dark. Um
Yeah, this topic's turned a little bit heavy, but
yeah, I
yeah.
think you can like I was very dubious of I'm going to use Doctor Who as an example. I was very dubious of the Doctor being female, not because I don't think a female Doctor could work. Jodie Whittaker fucking slammed it. I don't care what anyone says. If you literally nitpick that first episode, you are literally being an asshole. Because that was a good episode. That was one of the best episodes we've had in years. And she did that role well. Unless you can come up to me with legitimate criticism, I don't think you should. I don't think there's a reason to say that she did bad. But my
Hmm,
problem I had with it was the fact that the whole how um, Time Lord genetics work, because it brings a lot of questions of social issues like trans, gay, home. Is gay a thing in Time Lord now? Is that a thing? Because you've established that they can change. Basically, it raises a lot of questions. A lot of questions. And I
I
don't.
don't
I,
I don't think it does. Like he's an alien, you know.
well, she's an alien now. That's the
Yeah,
point.
true.
That's
She's an alien. Well, no, it's fine.
no.
She's an alien.
I get you can say she's an alien. That's perfectly fine. You can say that all you want, but someone has. Well, I know some people say they don't, but I feel you should answer these questions because Earth logic. You've gone from male to female. You had a wife. Okay. Does that mean the wife's gay? Does it mean they're non-binary? Does it? What does it mean? Not non-binary. Asexual or bisexual. Does it mean any of them? It. But disregarding that, it's shown me that that works, and I was excited for a female Ghostbusters because it would just
Hmm.
be Ghostbusters with women. That'd be cool. Like, there's nothing wrong there.
But that's all it is. It's not standing up on its own 2 feet. They
Ah,
stopped. They put Ghostbusters as women and then put a full stop.
yeah, they didn't. They didn't
Didn't
do it.
write anything good.
Nope, they didn't.
Didn't make any good jokes. In fact, they ad libbed the whole movie, didn't they?
I don't know. No,
Yeah, they ad libbed the whole movie.
like,
Anyway, you better put these pictures on the stream,
yeah, yeah.
Connor.
I'll get them on. I'll get them on, man. Fuck
They're
me.
fucking hilarious. Punisher being black is fucking hilarious. I also put Lois
Punisher
Lane.
being black. I love that.
Yeah, the run was called Crackdown, and he was black for 24 hours or
Oh
some
my
shit.
god, Crackdown.
Yeah.
Please tell me like there was an alien thing that just turned him black. I agree with
No, it
Andy.
was
It's a kid show. They shouldn't really be thought too deeply if into this if it's not really relevant to the plot. I think it's relevant to the character. That's why I bring it up. But this is a gaming podcast, not a Doctor Who podcast. Damn it. That's how I feel. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying she's amazing and I want to see more of her. But these are the questions that are bugging me. That's why I think it's a problem because it's bugging me. I think that's fair to say, wouldn't you say?
yeah,
Like these are questions in my head, so obviously I want to answer because I've got questions. But yes,
it's a good place to talk about it.
get out the car, turn and face the vehicle. Fuck me. Oh my god, it literally is just the Punisher being racially profiled. I didn't even know who Luke Cage was until the Marvel series.
Yeah. Power Man.
Oh my god, cracked. So yeah, well, what is it? Is there a reason as to why he's black?
Yeah, Punisher got fucked up. So he goes into the Luke Cage rejuvenation thing, and that gives him a bunch of melanin. So,
Well, you said you didn't want to. Fuck me. See,
what was it say?
what is it?
I didn't actually read that. I didn't put something offensive on there, did
Well, you said you didn't want anyone to recognize you, and it's just him looking really fucking shocked.
I?
Um, oh God, like that. At least they explain it. As stupid as it is, they at least they explain it. I need to stop fucking opening Discord when I've got
I
the.
put I put Lois Lane turning into a black woman as well as the final thing.
Oh my God,
So that means both DC and Marvel.
Lois Lane Black Cup. Fuck me. Like I love how like Lois Lane looks really 70s.
Mm.
Oh my God, do you know what this is? This is the disloyal meme, but in comic book form. It's like Superman looking at White Lois Lane, Superman looking away. Fucking is. It's that meme where that guy looks back at the other woman. He's with his girlfriend. He looks back on his the other woman, except it's just Black Lois Lane. Right. Okay. Are you sure you want to do this? Want to go through with this, Lois? Yes, Superman. Close the body mode switch and switch on the power. It's important I live 24 hours as a black woman. Why is that important?
They put all sorts of dumb shit on the front of comic book pages so that they could sell it.
I am
I could.
curious. Black.
I didn't read. I didn't read the title. That's
Bro,
hilarious.
see, that is a concept that would fucking sell. Like, you're just curious about being black, but does it have any right to be in a fucking comic book?
No.
No. I mean,
To be honest, I think we should see something like that and something like the female Ghostbusters in the same light, which is to say, with distrust and like slight anger, because it's the same thing in my eyes. Whereas that is pandering to black people or to misinformed white people, something like that. Female Ghostbusters is pandering to women or misinformed men, you know? And why would it be offensive for one and not the other?
I'm still annoyed though because I really wanted the female Ghostbusters to be good. Okay. I genuinely thought it'd be good. I genuinely wanted it to be good.
I, from the first trailer, I thought it looked lazy, and I did not want it to succeed
I didn't
because it
watch
would
the
be a bad
trailers.
precedent.
I didn't
Oh
want the
right,
trailers. I waited for the reviews, and if the reviews said it was good,
it like it fades in to a Ghostbuster logo, and then it plays on the piano, dun 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 dun,
oh my
like
good
it's all
God.
serious and shit, you know.
Ah. Anyway, the
Yeah,
retention
definitely
has
give that a watch sometime.
the retention has dropped like a brick. My topic is done. I feel there's no definite conclusion to this because
Never.
obviously it's a topic that people add to again and again over time. But
Hmm.
obviously, I think we're at a good point where sexism isn't a. I mean, obviously, it's still a thing, but it depends. It depends on context. It depends on whether or not it's there as a story thing or if it's just a man being sexist sort of
Mm.
thing. Um, or yeah, and it's something that will be added to and developed on it for years to come. Ultimately, there's a balance. You know, we should have a game that's is just a male power fantasy. We should also have games that equally represent women and give them something to aspire to, something to look up to and towards. And games like The Last of Us, I've heard done it well. I've not played it.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
She's a very likable character. Although I will say this is massive injustice. Ellie, they had to fight to get Ellie on the cover.
For real.
Yep, they had
But the
to.
game is I've watched a let's play of the whole game. The game is about the both of them,
Yep,
you know?
but Sony thought it would sell better if Ellie was not on the cover.
I mean that does make sense, but also that's retarded.
Um,
So from a marketing point of view that makes sense, but
if I can find the original cover, Last of Us, I believe it's the one where Joel's in the background, but then there's one where Ellie's in the foreground. Yeah, I'll just switch over quick and just show this. This was a massive injustice. They did not want this woman who was literally the main plot point. All the character development that he has is because of her.
mm,
They didn't want her on it because women don't sell games, which is stupid. Like I remember when women were having to were complaining about the fact that you'd have scantily clad women with big tits on a car because they were selling cars, and now they're like, you don't want a woman on the cover. Admittedly, she's not scantily clad. That's probably why. If she was scantily clad, Sony would be like, snap that shit up, get her on a fucking Bugatti, and start. But no, that was a massive injustice. When, especially since she's a good character, very well developed, and the game's not even about fucking Joel. You play as Joel, but it's not
nah, you
about
see,
him.
man, the problem is that she's not well developed.
Fuck off. Fuck you, man. Fuck you,
Eh,
man. Fuck you.
eh.
Uh, just gonna say, I think it's a stupid decision. Games are equally played by both genders, so technically your game is aiming towards both genders equals more money. Yep. But people are still stuck in the times where they think only men play it and women that play it will take whatever game they get. Some people are stupid like that.
Mm,
Anyway, moving on, we've talked enough about this.
yep.
Now over to question time. Now for the whoever's sat left in the stream, we asked what soundtrack. Sorry, my head's gone back. What song? Um, what was the exact question? It's something to do with music and games. I fucked this one up. Fucked it up. Question of the week:
Question of
best
the week,
soundtrack in
boys.
video games. Best soundtrack in video games.
While we're getting some questions, should we talk about it?
Yeah, we should talk about it.
Sorry, not questions, answers, you know. But also, we could take some questions as well if we like.
Yeah,
Do you want to do that?
yep. Just
Yeah,
a second.
sure.
We'll listen to what Ellie sent me. I don't know if it's muted. Okay. Okay. a second. I'm just wondering what it is, and if it's relevant, I'll play it. Nope, it's literally just a mobile game of an anime character go wah, wah, wah. I think we need to forget about feminism and bring up the fact that Waluigi is not represented in video games.
Fuck
Waluigiism.
feminism. It's
Hashtag
Waluigiism.
hashtag Ouijaism.
Ouijaism. No, Ouijaism is something different, if you know the meme.
No, okay, Waluigiism. Yep.
Yeah.
Hashtag, we'll type that in chat. Hashtag
I'm a
Waluigiism.
Waluigiist.
Hashtag Waluigi. Ism. Ism. Hey. Subscribe for Twitch Prime. Hashtag Waluigiism. Get that boy into fucking Smash Bros.
Yeah.
I want that trending.
So best soundtrack in
What's the
video
other thing I
games, yeah?
wanted trending? I got sidetracked. Oh well. Best soundtrack in video games. Right. Well, I'll let you go first because you're well versed in this topic.
Doom.
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 Doom. Which one though?
2016. I've been really enjoying it. Really fucking enjoying it, especially in the last level. Not the last boss, but the last level.
I will.
That music really got me pumped up.
I will send you a Death Grips BFG Division Clash up, and it
Oh
is
yeah, no,
fucking
I've
amazing.
heard it. I've heard it. It's good. It's
Oh,
good.
it's
It's
brilliant.
good.
My flatmate would disagree. He's not talking, but I've spoken to him before. He would disagree and say that the original Doom is better. He did not take to it to. I don't know if he hasn't listened to it properly
What, as
or
a
just doesn't
game or
enjoy
as
it.
music?
Both, I believe.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Oh.
the man likes his old retro games, which is fair enough.
Yeah, fair
Yep,
enough, but
I will believe
you're
that
wrong.
there's a bias there, but it's what he likes. I can't change what he likes.
Can't change what he likes.
Yep, and he's entitled to his own opinion. But I do agree with you. Mick Gordon did a fucking amazing job, and I literally just ate up
Stevens,
everything he
bless
did.
you, Mick Gordon. Another one, Lisa.
Lisa, oh, right,
Rather,
fucking
Lisa the
send me that.
Painful, I think the game is.
Send me that. We're talking over that song.
Oh, yeah, that song.
It
Uh,
it sounds like a song I'd imagine from Papa the Rapper. Like can you imagine that is like a fucking. I'm gonna
I'll just
actually.
send you the full soundtrack. Actually, you could have some of that in the background.
I'm just gonna tweet hashtag. I'm gonna put like fuck feminism hashtag Waluigiism. I'm gonna offend people with that, but fuck yeah, it'll be brutal.
We'll
Now
see how it goes.
I'm not doing
Anyway,
it.
put some of that in the background. Just skip it to a certain point, any point.
We got a time. We ain't got timestamps, so we're just gonna hit here.
I think there's timestamps in the chat. Yeah, there is.
I don't know what this is, but it sounds pretty good. And
E.
this was made by a guy
This-
who's never made music before.
It sounds like to me, from the way that the music is made,
Well,
it
it could be
sounds like the guy didn't know how to make music and he taught himself
It could be
without
some
any training.
avant-garde.
Yeah.
It could be.
Avant-garde.
Oh shit! I didn't record the stream again. Bass, I'm gonna have to exploit it from Twitch. Shit.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Fucked up.
You fucked up.
No, it definitely
Fix
has
that.
like nuances of intentional sound music making. So I think it's just an avant-garde approach to it. Maybe you
I don't know
subscribed.
what avant-garde means.
Basically, are you pretentious?
Oh, okay. I know what avant-garde means then.
The exact definition is new and experimental ideas, methods in art, music, or literature.
I wouldn't say it's experimental, but
It's not exactly
it's
fitting to the
just
norm.
weird.
It's not exactly fitting to the norm.
No.
Nah, it's definitely an experimental piece.
The first fight music, I'm trying to find what it's called, 5516. So that would be around 54, 57 timestamp.
54, 57?
Hmm.
I'm gonna go 54.
No, go for 55 if you're gonna do that. That's regular battle music sometimes. That's a good, like a regular good song. So
That's
some of it is just normal.
that's battle music.
Yeah.
We're already getting that blood pumping. My suggestion.
You fight that tiny dog, by the way.
Wait, what?
The battle music. Do you see it? It's called Brawling.
Yeah.
You fight the tiny dog. That's
Fucking.
what the battle is for.
I need to play this game. This game's just weird.
It's really weird, but it's also really nice, you know.
My music. Definitely got a bit. I'm gonna switch it over. Metal Gear Rising.
Ah, yeah. That's some good shit.
Yep. There we go. We'll get it.
That's some shit.
We'll get it on here. Um, Rules of Nature Extended. That's got to be the one we've got to listen to.
With kazoos.
With kazoos.
I used to listen to those all the time, but yeah, no.
Is it a kazoo cover of Rules of
Rules of
Nature?
Nature. Yeah.
Fucking hell.
There's there's a kazoo cover for every single song in that soundtrack.
Fucking
There
hell.
will be blood and death.
Does it have the lyrics as well?
What,
Oh,
to the
brilliant.
kazoo? What is the lyrics of the real song?
Yeah, it's like, does it have the
The
lyrics
only thing
with
I
the
know
kazoo?
for real.
Like,
Yeah.
it's a kazoo
No, it
version
doesn't
got...
have the, it doesn't
Oh,
have the lyrics with kazoo.
that'd be brilliant.
It would be cool though.
This one's
But
for
no,
AV
Theme is
Watchmen, though.
also kazoo.
My up next is Shallow from Star is Born. Not a video game. It's just a song that's now stuck on my recommended, thanks to Miss AV Watchman over there. Any more music? Oh. Ah. You know what? Another good song comes from the Metal Gear Solid series.
Was it
Is it?
Nicola and Bart?
No, I didn't. I never got into that song, but you definitely like that song, don't you?
I do love that song.
This one. Hear it?
No, I haven't been able to hear any of the
Oh
songs.
yeah, you can't hear it. It's The Best Is Yet to Come. That is a very nice song.
That one?
Yep, that's the one.
Yeah.
I believe it's in like Irish. It's like Irish Gaelic or something. No, Gaelic Scottish.
Mm.
It's in like a language like that. This is a good song. Any more? Ooh.
Sorry. It's a bit of a thing, but two of my friends just keep posting Alex Jones quotes on my Steam all the time, and it's just made me
Good
fucking
God.
giggle again.
Good God.
It's wait, how long have they been doing this for? Since August?
Fucking August.
Yeah, okay, since August, yeah.
Oh my good God. Oh. I just want to give a shout out to the people that have subscribed today, and thank you for the subscriptions. We've had Damons, and
Damon.
AV Watchman. One was paid for out of pocket, and the other one's from Prime. We know which one to use cheap.
Harsh.
Give us more money. Nah. Support my bad habits. I'm gonna shut up now.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys. I'll give you a cut of this if I can get enough to actually get payouts from this.
Right.
It's obviously like, you
No,
know,
it's all good, man.
dude,
It's all good.
I'm making sure you get your cut.
I do it for the love.
Love
What's
it.
another good soundtrack?
Oh, just want to say this is question time. Feel free to
Just ask a question.
ask if you got questions. If you want us to talk about anything, feel free to drop it right now, right here. Now is the time we will talk about it in more depth. This segment of the show is driven by you guys. We've let go of the steering wheel. We're very drunk. We're very tired, and you
We're
are
gonna veer
panicking.
straight into that ditch.
Yep.
Jesus, take the wheel.
You're panicking, grabbing hold of the wheel, going, Jesus won't fucking take hold of the wheel. Fucking crazy Christian man.
Ooh, here's a good one. Understated. Dawn of War.
Ooh, give us a song and I'll throw it on.
Nah. I don't know what it's called. Nah. Na 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 na
Actually,
na 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 na. That one.
Um, actually, another game, RTS game.
Hmm.
Come on, you know it.
No,
Got Command and Conquer. And Conquer. It's
that did have a very good soundtrack.
Yep, they've had Hell Match from the very beginning, which is amazing. Then they had Soviet Match in the third one, which is also amazing. Also, Relentless Unicorn asked, "What is this stream about?" Um,
Video
ultimately,
games,
I
my
don't
dude.
fucking know. But on paper, it is a podcast about gaming, and right now we're doing question time where you guys can ask and answer questions, but preferably about gaming, even though we did just have a massive rant about feminism, race, and other stuff in various different mediums. God, I love my life. Now we're listening to Soviet March because, yeah. Also,
So many copy strikes.
Fallout. Fallout was a very good soundtrack as always. Yeah,
No, it doesn't.
yes, it does. Two songs.
Fallout has a lot of good licensed songs. It doesn't have a good soundtrack. OST.
Um, we're not necessarily we don't have to talk about OSTs. Also,
Yeah, all right.
um, no questions. Anyone can ask questions. If you have a question, feel free to shoot at us, and we will answer it on stream for you guys. Ep.2 chimed in with pineapples on pizza? Question mark. You know what?
No, I'm firmly anti-pineapple on pizza.
You know what? I don't care. You put whatever the fuck you want on your pizza. I'm not a massive fan of it.
These
It's too
pizza
watery.
liberals have got to get out of my country.
Fucking liberals.
Fucking liberals.
Anyway, oh my god, there's a video called World War II Oversimplified. I'm going to. Because I imagine that would be like insultingly simple. Anyway,
Oh, is it made by who's it made by?
oversimplified.
Oh, right. Yeah,
Um,
I've seen it. It's great. Watch it.
I am. But yes. No, we don't have to talk about original soundtracks. Like implementations of songs in gaming. Like Saints Row 3 had "I Need a Hero," a song I
Yeah.
wouldn't genuinely like by itself, but within the context, oh, I got my blood pumping. I was racing my car. I was saving Shondi. I was
Yeah, it was
saving
real
her.
good.
It was
And
good.
also Loving Zwaga. Did I remember that? I don't know how the song goes, but that was really good
Um,
in it.
oh, in number 4 they had "I don't want to close my eyes" as they're
Yeah, that
talking
as
like,
well, yeah.
boss, you're gonna die. You know, this is it, man. You're
Well, it's
dead.
climbing up the
And
missile.
just climbing
Yeah.
up the missile, you're going up there, and it's like, and then you just fall into the White House. Fuck you, we're in the White House now, we're president. And that's how it works. That's how Donald Trump got into power. He just fell into the seat.
God damn.
God bless America.
God
Um,
bless America.
uh, hypes for the Dota 2 card game. Oh,
There's a
that
Dota 2 card game.
yes. What's it called? What's it called? What's it called? What's it called?
Is the theme song
Dota card game. What's it called? Artifacts. That's it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The game was called Artifact.
Yeah,
No, I'm not hyped for it whatsoever. I would still rather play Hearthstone,
it
and I
looks like
don't play
Hearthstone.
Hearthstone. It pretty much is.
There's only one good card game in the whole world.
Go on then.
I'm a BTFO. A lot of people by saying this, by the way.
Go, please.
Gwent.
Gwent. I've never heard of it.
Gwent. Oh my god. It
If
was made for The Witcher.
if both you, girlfriend Kieran, cannot swim, which one you gonna save? Um, wait. So if
If
me
both
and my
you.
girlfriend can't swim, which one of us am I gonna say? Oh, wait. Oh, if your girlfriend, if both your girlfriend and Kieran was right, I'm with you now. Um, pass. Pass, because no, what answer I will say, it'll be the wrong answer. I'll be offending someone. But here's my cop out answer.
The
I
best
can't
way to
fucking
play the
swim.
game, it's to leave it alone or some shit. I don't know.
Probably. I can't
Yeah.
swim, so ultimately,
Everyone will die.
yeah, if I was to jump in to try and save someone, would all die, so I'd better just call the lifeguard.
That's the thing. If you had no way to save someone, would you still make the effort? Just to look like you're saving someone?
Oh god, hell yeah!
Like you knew for a fact
I mean,
that you couldn't save them. Or that you die saving them.
I would try my hard, like, cause you know me, like my family do like lives voluntary ambulance service, so I would like call ambulance. I'll call pull people in, like, but you're talking in like a hypothetical, like you save.
Hypothetical
Yeah,
situation,
we're
right?
talking
You
like,
won't save them. You know you won't save them, and you'll die in the process.
well, see, I would always try because if Doctor Who's taught me anything, even when the impossible odds are being fought against you, you can still win because
Okay.
the plot requires you to make it to the next episode alive, preferably.
Okay. I
And
wouldn't save them.
that's how I see my life. I'm the main character of my own show. I've got to make it to the next fucking episode. I said I cannot swim, therefore I would call a lifeguard. Good response.
Yeah. Yeet.
Who is the person I'm talking to? So the other person who's represented by a cat eating someone's hand is Mr. Reenion over here, also known as Andrew. I almost said your surname to be really polite, but I was like, you probably don't want that out on the internet.
Someone's gonna find out eventually, but let's just
Yeah, well, let's
let's
keep it
just
secret. His name's probably not even Andrew.
you could easily find it.
Yeah,
You can easily find it.
don't fucking tempt them. We're living in the world where even when people make it hard to find them, doxers will just be like, yeah, fam, I know where you live.
Oh, there's nothing to be gained by going down that path, except for maybe porn.
God damn it,
So
man,
there
this
you
was a
go.
PG chat. Dox all the people. He is
You've been
streaming.
screaming fuck for 1 hour and 20 minutes now.
Because it's my fucking podcast. No, don't fucking sass me, boy. Or you go to bed with no fucking supper.
Oh, 2 hours and 20
Actually, no,
minutes.
let me do it the Bradley Cooper way. Don't fucking sass me, boy. You're fucking out to bed. Fucking no supper. Fucking get me a beer. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Um,
I
Doc's,
don't remember that.
um,
Bradley Cooper.
yeah, Star is Born. He literally says the F word in every other line. He looks a
I
little
should
less like a
watch it.
raccoon in this.
I should watch it.
It's really good.
I want to watch that Venom movie.
You know what? My missus is talking me out of it, and even though I've seen and I hate everything that says it's shit, I want to watch it anyway. But this is not a
Yeah, Venom's cool.
This is not a film podcast, man. This is not.
We could talk about what we want as
Fuck you,
our
man.
podcast. We could talk about
Um,
whatever.
but yes, to get back to Relentless Unicorn, he is not streaming, but he's currently on my stream through the power of the internet. Isn't that like
Yeah.
Boogie's fucking intro?
Uh, bring
But
it to you live through the power of the internet. That kind of
yeah,
thing.
that's the one. Boogie 2699, whatever the fuck.
Boogie's a cool guy.
He is a cool guy.
Low tier God shouldn't have made fun of him.
Oh my god, right. I was watching fucking Parasicle, and I had to laugh at this joke, even though it was like at his expense.
Hmm.
You know when Fortnite was doing that hashtag Boogie Down thing where you can get like your dance in it. Um,
Uh, no, I
right.
didn't know that, but all
Well,
right.
they did a hashtag where like you'd basically record yourself doing a dance that you want to see in the game. It's a competition, and the best dance won. And
Yeah.
the hashtag was hashtag Boogie Down. Paracynical responded with, "I thought I thought a heart attack finally got to Boogie."
Why would you call it Boogie Down? That'd be harsh.
It's just a video of him falling into a pool.
Hey man, you should play this on the stream.
Oh fuck, man. Also,
Low tier God's the best.
what's the neon font? I will find out. Is this a song?
Was that the song?
This is a fucking video. I will watch that later. Um, I thought it was a song.
Yeah.
The font is shit. I'll see if I can find it. I think it's La Po Po begins. Ooh, ah, um, it's on here somewhere. La Peto, La Peto, La Peto. Copy it and put it into chat. And
L'aperto.
yes, that's the name of the font. I couldn't be asked to make the font by hand, so I did it for the break thing and the actual logo, but I couldn't be asked to do it for every piece of font. So that's the thing, and I just threw a glow on in Photoshop and put it in. Thank you, definitely stealing that. It's alright, I stole it. There's probably a bit in there that says you can't use it for commercial gain, but fuck that guy, right? Anyway, we got any more questions before we move briefly on? Not even one from
Could be
Mr.
a no. Could be a no.
Could be a no. Here's a question for you, Andy. Would you like to
Mhm.
take the question of the week next week?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Let's think.
I mean, if not, I've got one in mind that I can use.
Uh, is 8K gaming worth it?
Ooh, see, I would say that, but this is with it being a podcast about gaming generally. I don't think a lot of people get back into this because that's a very PC.
No, even consoles are catching up to 4K.
Yeah, 4K though. Even
8K is like PC. It's not a PC thing to have 8K. I don't know anybody who has 8K. I don't even know if I can buy an 8K monitor like on Amazon or something.
yeah, that's the thing. It's like I'd suggest another question, or do you want to stick with that?
Mm, yes, PC Master Race.
Hashtag PC Master
Uh
Race. Um,
let's think.
see, I've got
Favorite game series?
favorite game series. Favorite game
That's a
series
good
and
one.
why? Let's give us I want a
Yeah,
why in it.
also a why.
This
Can't
is not
just
a question you answer now, by the way. This is the question for next week. It gives you a chance to whole, think about it, post it in. This is the question for next week, but still, the question for this week is still, um, favorite OST, original soundtrack, or just songs in gaming. If there's a song that isn't original but it's in gaming, talk about it.
mm,
Yeah, I can't think of any more. I think we spent enough time on this. We're hitting 2 hours and 30 minutes.
yeah.
And I think it's because
We're
my
getting there.
topic dragged on a lot.
It was a good topic though.
It was a good topic. I feel it was a very nice conversation, actually, good discussion.
We should sign off.
Um, right. Moving on. We'll hit gaming stories.
Oh, right.
Yeah, we have
Did you
gaming
have
stories.
one in the
Um,
end?
yeah, there we go. Gaming stories. Right. Remember back in the day when we used to play Halo?
Barely, but go on.
Barely. Those were good times, and I'm just going to talk about the times in Halo in general. Like, you
Right,
remember Silver? Silver Dragon is using it. No, his Xbox name was something else. I think it was his dad's. But you know Silver Dragon. I'm going to use his name because obviously it's not in the stream. It's not fair to use his real name.
right.
Um, we know who I'm referring to.
No, I don't know
I'm
who
going to
you're
type.
referring
I'm
to.
going to type it in Discord
I'm gonna
anyway.
be tell the story, man. See if it unshakes my dusty.
Um, I'm going to type it to you because I don't think you were involved in this story.
Right. Yep, I remember him.
Yep.
Yep.
Uh, well, that's his username. The one he goes by these days, anyway. In
Okay.
fact, he's gone with that since I've known him. The only time he hasn't got back is when he's using his dad's Xbox. So. Anyway, he was fucking good at Halo, that cunt. Like, offensively good. Right,
Right.
you know it, right. He decided to join our game, take the invisibility thing in Halo Reach, and it was unlimited power-ups, so you could do it forever. So he was
Hmm.
permanently invisible, piece of shit. But also, we had max speed, max jump height, so you're running fast, jumping high, you were almost impossible to hit. And I believe, I may be wrong, there was headshots only on, but I could be wrong. I think we never turned that on because that'd be stupid. Well, this fuck nugget, this dickhead, and it pisses me off to this day, even if I am still friends with him and still talk to him on a regular basis. This fucker, he shot me in the head mid. I was jumping. I was jumping in the air, 200% speed, 200% jumps in the air, shot me in the head, headshotted me, killed me. This fucker also sniped someone out of a Falcon, which is the discount Hornet. Um, Headshot the pilot out. I didn't think that was possible. I didn't think the bullets penetrated in the actual cockpit. Are you at uni again? Which year am I? I am second year at Lincoln. So yes, I'm back at uni. But yes, he shot a pilot out of the Falcon, which I didn't think was a feat possible. And do you know what's even more insulting? A couple of people stole a warthog, and they were like, they did something, did a trick in it, and they barrel rolled this warthog as it was on fire. and he shot from across the fucking map the guy out of the fucking warthog. You know what's even worse?
What?
It was a fucking headshot as well. This fucker could not be stopped. Like, he wasn't pinpoint aim every time, but he was good enough to get shots like that.
Isn't there a lot of tracking in Halo though? Like on 360. Isn't
Well,
there a lot of
can I just
helping in terms of getting headshots, you
can I
know?
just say, if there was, it never fucking helped me. I was shit. But yeah. But also just another thing just to spread it out just a bit. Also did a lot of Forge in Halo as well. Um, I can't remember his name because he changed it a couple of times, but a guy I knew called Pete, he used to do a lot of creative stuff in that before Minecraft obviously hit the scene, and then he did a lot on that as well. And there was a lot of creative maps that came out of it. Like we did a whole map based around you were stuck in a sniping point. I think the
Hmm.
challenge was is we both had to make a sniping base. You're not allowed to be able to leave the base, obviously, but you had to make a base that would obviously benefit you to the best advantage, and then obviously you'd play a sniping game. That was fun.
Mm.
That was really good. I enjoyed that. So you know, and obviously Forge was a great time. Like you always had a great time in Forge, didn't you? I remember getting the grid and popping people out the map because if you were to get the grid
If you
underneath someone,
slam down on them, they would clip through the floor or die. One of the two.
or if you pulled them up and with super jump, if you super jumped at the moment that you hit the top of the map barrier, you jump through it and go infinitely high.
Mm.
That was fun. I like breaking that map. I also managed to find a way to get a glitch around the hangar as well. That was also fun. I had more good times with Halo Reach. I did Halo 3. In Halo 3, they had that fucking desert map. I think it was only available in ODST or DLC.
Mm.
That desert map had a underground segment that was only accessible via one fucking vent. Which meant if you jumped down this, you had some fucker who sat in a turreted warthog ripping you down as soon as you jumped in. You were fucked and couldn't do shit about it. And my
Mm.
brother did that to me a lot, so I had better times in Halo Reach. Yeah.
All right.
Any stories about Halo?
Um. No, I remember having some fun times with Forge, but that's and the single player. But I never really, I don't really remember as much about Halo than as Gears of War. You know,
Ah, yeah, we
um,
did. We was
Gears of War was more my game. I think.
yeah. Well, you were on all the time, so when you were on, we did play Gears of War, didn't we? But I did play a lot of Halo as well.
Yeah.
SWAT was
No, so did I, but it's not the thing that stays freshest in my mind.
SWAT was good as well. I enjoyed a lot of SWAT as well.
Mm.
Um, yeah. So that's this week's gaming story. Now, I'm going to switch over to open letter, even though we're not doing the open letter.
Hmm.
Um, but I just want to. It'll give us a segment to talk about all these Xbox games that I've never played. You were missing out, man. Yes, it wasn't the master race, but it was a good time. Anyway, open letter. Just want to formally apologise. The open letter that I thoroughly enjoyed last week was unable to get done this week because of time constraints. Reading on who segment this own belongs to, was unable to do it due to sort of restraints with uni, which is perfectly fine. And hopefully we'll have one next week. But if not, perfectly okay. Is that
Mm.
right, Andy?
Hmm.
Yep.
That is perfectly correct.
But yes, would just like to say that take this moment to say that we are both currently in university. I'm in my second, and he's in his last.
Hmm.
And he's got dissertations. I've got some essays and stuff to be doing as well.
Final year projects, man. Then they're a bitch.
Yep.
They're a bitch.
It's also the same reason why I had no games to talk about this week because I had not played a game. I
In space of an open letter, we've got a bunch of names that we'd like to tell you, starting with Kazuhira and ending in Miller.
fuck off, man. Muting your ass. You probably need to play some games. Not many people interested in the talk show, I guess. Um, actually, the talk show's been getting quite good positive feedback. It just dies down because it does get long.
It does get long. I think we should cap it around an hour, maybe
Yeah,
cut some stuff from the
yeah,
docket.
I think we definitely need to stick to maybe one stories per thing. But
Mm,
I think we were actually on point to a good time. It's just we were
mm,
have the last few segments got a lot of talking in.
yeah, true.
Um,
I don't regret it though. It was very fun.
but no, the Kieran said I am rude. No, no, that's perfectly fine. That's okay. The talk, my just to give you an look about my analytics, my streams usually die down around about this time. So about the 2 hour mark, it does die down. And as it is just talking, I don't expect everyone to stick around. It's more of a podcast for people who just want to sit and
Listen.
listen to. Yeah, and it goes
Yeah.
up on YouTube, and I've been getting good feedback on it. Um, Obviously not all the time because again, this is a very long drawn out thing, and it takes some time for people, which is perfectly okay. And you also have to remember I have a very small viewer base, so like the reason it goes low is because I have like 7 people, and not all those 7 people can join. So I'd say round down to about 5. Then like some of these people leave, they're around about to 3, and that there you go. 3 viewers is what I get now, and that's usually on average how my streams go. But no, that's perfectly fine. I get why you say that. It's perfectly okay. It's only really noticed when you go through the question segments that requires viewer interaction. When you haven't got a lot of viewers, very prominent. So that's fair enough. Anyway, that's it from us. I think we should wrap it up. I've done a lot of rambling this week.
Yep. Let's do our sign offs then.
Yep, sign off. I've been Demon Lead. Feel free to follow me on Twitter at DemonLead629. YouTube and I got 2 YouTube channels. One by Demon Lead, Demon Lead 629. So one without numbers, one with. And there's a Discord which will be I'll actually read off now. Permanent link. I'm not used to Discords. Shit, 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 shit. It's all falling apart.
Well, while you're trying to find that, um, if you have a question that you want to send us and we're not streaming, you could send it to the Gmail, good game well played podcast at gmail.com. That's good game well played podcast at gmail.com.
Yes. Ooh, I'll move it over to here. Scams. There we go. Yep. So that's the Discord put in here. It's very new. It was made today, and I'm not very good with Discord, so I'm going to leave this mainly to Renion, who will sort out the Discord.
Yep, at
Um,
some point.
yeah, I'm usually a guest in Discord, but right now I'm currently making a Discord. I'm not used to it, so bear with me. Might be a bot in there, might not. I don't fucking know how they work. Um, yep, good games, well played podcast at gmail.com, and there will be like social media buttons posted around so I can actually have it on the screen all times. But for the moment, this is what you're getting. Enjoy it.
Uh, I also now have a Twitter.
Oh,
It's
biggest reading
at
up.
biggest Reunion. There you go. It's at biggest Reunion.
Yep. So you can get a hold of this man in his silky smooth voice over
Hmm.
on the twatters.
Without any porn. Nah, I'm joking. I don't actually put porn on my regular Twitter. I don't know why I keep saying it.
He just shares it.
I just share it for everywhere.
But yes, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the podcast. We are improving this every time, so feel free to jump back if you're interested. I am
Hmm.
planning on doing a regular stream maybe tomorrow, but it's not a guarantee. So just stick to my Twitters, stick to my other social medias if you are interested in that kind of thing. Obviously, you get notified on Discord, Twitch as well if you've got notifications enabled. But yes, from me, thank you for watching, and from
Me?
that's your line.
I ain't got shit. I thought you cut out.
No, 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 no.
Nah.
It's your bit. Say bye. Say bye to the beautiful people.
See you later, fuckers.
We love you, really. Please don't come back.
Kazuhira, the #1 authority on killing minorities, Miller.
I'm fucking ending this now. In a bit. Thank you very much for
Kazuhira
watching.